virgin.
Yeah.
Hell no, I ain't.
Since they're not officially
doing that, God damn it.
They're not officially
not your
dating.
girlfriend, your lady friend. My apologies. It's such a weird thing to say.
I totally got that on. Hell yeah, brother.
Once you start hearing yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Once you start hearing dual banjos up in it.
I can tell you, that whole, like, you might be a redneck. I have so many things that, fall in line with my father.
You know what? You just might be a redneck. You know that?
When I lived in Michigan, I was definitely a redneck.
Talking like that.
Hell yeah, brother.
I mean, we could all talk like that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I know.
I
Let's
can't
not.
big accent. I tried so.
I'm not talking about that boom hour either.
Let me tell you.
He was my favorite character. He was totally my
I
favorite
definitely need to
character.
get some more propane.
And propane accessories.
I got the accessories.
It's right up there on the roof.
I sell propane and propane accessories.
Propane accessories. What's
So he's
that
burning
include?
wood out in the backyard,
Yeah.
right? He goes, I need to go check on
What
the
happened
wood.
to be your morning wood that you're burning out there?
No. No, look. I was like, oh, where's your solo stove? Because he has that solo
Yeah.
stove. Nah, dude's got a fucking burn barrel like a fucking
told
bomb
you.
back there.
I told you.
You finally find it in an alleyway.
I know my dad brought. I asked you guys, hey, where can I get a burn barrel?
I know,
The
I guess you
alleys.
did, but I don't remember, like...
Let me guess. Under your dad's recommendation for burning your bills and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I paid shit.
No, he just hands us over.
Let them pay for it.
He's got his folks set up with automatic withdrawal.
No. Pay my own shit. Fuck you guys.
When you work.
Hey, Mom. Screw you guys. Hey, Mom. My mortgage is due. Can you pay it?
Right.
I own my own house, but my parents paid for the first 6 months.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
You are home.
Exactly. I'm going home.
No, his home's about an hour and a half that way.
I stomp upstairs and just slam his door like a child.
Yeah.
I'm up
Like Redbeard did it with the bathroom door. What'd you do?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I just shut it.
I was saying, unless you're shitting, you can keep that door open.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we totally thought you like fell or something. So we were like,
Yeah, just to force the habit to shut the door. So
No, that wasn't a shut. That was up.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
you got 2 girls?
no, I got
A boy
girl
and a
and
girl.
yeah. What he
Okay.
said.
yeah, that.
Yeah,
Did you
that.
not- he shared his Instagram with us. Did you not
Oh,
take
yeah.
a quick gander?
No, it's.
I did not take a quick
follow him.
gander.
I didn't follow.
No, because it was private.
I only
Yeah.
requested. I don't use Instagram. I don't do
that's
any of that.
bullshit.
No, I use it for the reels, but I
Okay.
don't.
Poster.
I don't do any of that shit. So I watched the reels, but he had
Yeah.
a video, and it was like, oh, you can't watch
Yeah,
this. I'm like,
because
motherfucker.
my stuff's private, so I was like,
Which I don't blame you.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I got acceptance so I can watch the video.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You said it. I'm like, I'm not adding him. Fuck
Well,
that.
no, I used to have my account set up to like, so that anyone could see it, and then I'd like look on there and I'd be like, who are these people looking at my stuff? And I'm like, oh, whoops, I'm gonna set my account to private now.
Yeah, because
And then you get
There's
random
some
bots trying to
weirdos.
follow you.
Yeah.
Some weirdos on that.
The random bots are relentless, and I'm just like, I don't need none of this.
As soon as I get one of those friends requests, I look at it and like, okay, do they follow anyone else that I know? Nope. Delete.
Yeah, that's how it's been with like Facebook for me. Is like if I've actually interacted with you in real life, I'll consider adding you. But if if I know you by proxy from like my reenacting days or whatever, I'm like, no, I don't fucking know you.
no, I mean I get it's like the whole social networking thing, and that's
Right.
how you make your network bigger. But I don't give a fuck. I don't know you. I don't want to talk to you.
I like having my small network of people that I actually want to talk
There's
to.
people in our generation that are like obsessed with having as many followers as
Yeah, and people they don't even know.
Yeah.
Also obsessed with just posting everything about their life. I usually just use social media for like,
The hot girls.
no, not at all.
The horny guys.
Yeah, literally. All my Instagram feed is like tattoos and street bikes right now. But the only thing I post is like occasional stuff that's like worth posting anymore. Because
the last thing I posted on Instagram was my powerlifting meet.
yeah,
Okay, well, if you post something cool, you're
have
still
an
going to have to
Instagram?
share it
Yeah.
because I'm not going to get on there and see it.
Okay.
Although it might show me in the reels, maybe. I
yeah,
don't
it could
know.
potentially pop up.
I don't know. Okay, well, welcome to another episode of the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. I'm your host, Papa Smurf.
I'm the Viking.
I be Redbeard.
Yes! Yes! Fucking asshole.
Mid-sip.
God damn it! It is my turn. Stop the shit.
And I'm 31.
I am Florida man.
Oh, I was going to say, did he even introduce himself? Like,
We just gotta skip.
he was so shocked with that. He was like, wait, we have a pirate?
I figured Florida man would be the most looking and act like a pirate among all of us.
Why me?
Florida man?
We weren't pirates.
Yeah, the way you act would be the most pirate-like out of all of us.
What
Yeah, that's port
that mean?
pirate. That's a different type of pirating.
Whoa.
You stealing shit?
That's why he's at the post.
Okay, so to start things off, we do have kind of a serious topic to talk about. I know that we like to joke around a lot and do our dick and fart jokes, but we're going to get this out there. Mostly for the people who actually know us. I'm just going to say this very easily. We're not racist.
That's pretty blunt.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how to put this out there. Okay, so the thing came, we've gotten word that, people think that, not people.
People that are persons that we know in our
people
personal
that we
lives.
know in our personal lives, whatever.
Our professional circle.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, are spreading
Slander.
misinformation, maybe.
I need to get that fact checked.
Yeah,
Fox News only.
I will say on this podcast, especially, like, we make fun of people. Mm-hmm. We make fun of each other. We do have a lot of jokes. We have an episode. Labeled "How Many People Can We Offend?" Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. It's a good episode if you want to go back and listen to it.
But it was meant to be satirical and funny.
What we do here, and the way we are as people, we like to joke. We like to have a good time. But nothing we do, especially on this podcast and actually in our personal lives, you can't take making fun of people jumping the border, because that was really what that episode was.
Right.
It was mostly,
I think we had like 30 some comments about border jumping.
Yeah. That's really what it was. That's not racism, okay? It's comedy. And if you don't like our comedy, that's fine too.
Yeah.
But it's comedy. We're joking around. We're having a good time.
People don't have the...
In case you were unaware, the diplomat was a black man. Mm-hmm. He was our friend. He was on this podcast for the whole first year. Mm-hmm. He moved away. Right. It happens. It is what it is.
Life gets in the way, so he had to step away.
It is what it is, and that's okay. And now we got Redbeard, and he's not black. But that wasn't a deciding factor either way.
Right.
Our
humor's meshed.
The problem is this person has now contacted, people in our professional life, or persons, I don't even know, and have made this statement that we are racist. And nobody once has said anything to my face. How about you?
Not specifically, but I've confronted this. I've been confronting this since I've got my first Celtic symbol tattoo and shaved my head when I was 20.
Yeah, there's a reason we call you the Viking.
Right.
You like that Norse mythology.
Right.
You connect with that, and that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've actually modeled my look over the dwarven look that is prevalent in Norse mythology and fantasy role playing. The gruff, bearded, bald-headed sometimes, facial piercings, tattoos.
Right.
That's what I modeled after.
You need to get eyebrow piercings.
Fuck no.
Eyebrow piercings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
Do you have yours? Do you have yours done?
No.
You've never had it done?
No, not my eyebrow, but do it.
You look like someone. You just have your lip.
I just have my lip. Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I've been dealing with people calling me a white supremacist since I was in my 20s.
See, I've never actually dealt with this. Well,
you got darker skin, so
I do, and actually, my family is made up of immigrants.
Right.
I've tracked. I saw my grandfather's signature at Ellis Island in the books. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, my grandparents are German and Irish, so I mean, I guess half racist. No, I'm joking.
No.
And
again,
I should say half racist. half Nazi.
Everyone, perfect example of a fucking joke.
Right. No, okay. Correct. Not a half racist, half Nazi.
Yeah.
Potato.
I shave my head. I guess you could say I am skinhead.
Yeah.
I'm fucking bald.
Right.
If I could grow hair, I would.
Well, that was my first motivation for cutting my hair. I have like 5 different colleagues, so styling my hair has always been an issue. So I always kept it buzzed, and then one day I said, "Fuck it, I'm tired of having to buzz my head." I just started shaving it.
Yeah, that's the only reason I shave my head. I mean, you can look and see my head. I have the horseshoe. Yeah. I can grow a horseshoe really well.
Mine's starting to come, especially when I was off. Like I just hadn't shaved. That just like didn't really matter. And then I looked in the mirror one day, especially we have top-down lighting, and then the horseshoe was real strong because the sides of my head are starting to grow out, but the top was was still thin.
Had
I'm like
little patch right there.
It was basically just like a small strip was just not growing. I'm like,
so that's a factor in you thinking that I'm racist.
Little young.
If I could grow hair, I would. But I don't want to be bald, but it's a fact of life. Yeah. It happens.
But it's also funny that the mohawk was because of the Viking persona on this.
Of course.
And I've always wanted a mohawk, and I'm like, I still got a full head of hair, so why not enjoy, see what I can do with it. That's the only reason why I grew the mohawk out. And I think it looks good on me.
So, and I know people are going to say, well... Of course, that's
what a racist would say.
Of course, a racist would say they're not racist. Well,
but there's the
how do you defend yourself?
Racists will say they're not racist, but they put on fake outrage. We are literally outraged the fact that this is something we have to deal with right now.
Well, and now that it is creeping its way into our professional lives, this is my livelihood. Yeah. I would not do anything to jeopardize my livelihood. No, that would be fucking stupid.
I mean,
there are legit racists everywhere, but in our profession, absolutely there are.
But when I get classified as a racist because of the way I look before you even get to know me or even say anything to me, that's where the issue comes from. When I have to protect myself from people calling me something I'm not. You don't want me judging you just by the way you look. Don't judge me by the way I look.
Right. No, and
always judge a book by its cover.
Always.
Well, that's because you can't.
I think that's what we were taught, right? Always judge a book by its cover. Yeah, you bring up a very
especially if the cover's white.
Yeah. Flip to the back and read the back of it.
Yeah. You can go back in our podcast and you can hear things about. Each one of us have probably defended someone somehow. The Viking especially. I'll give it up to you.
Florida Man.
Probably. Well, maybe except Florida Man, but the Viking especially. I'll give it to you. You are the biggest ally of everyone. Fucking and I don't mean to. That's not me being disrespectful to you. Fucking everyone. Sometimes it's like, Jesus Christ, man.
Some people are just fucking dumb. Just don't. You don't have to support them with everything.
No, I get that. It was one of those things where I kept hearing all the time, "You have white privilege. You have white power." All that. I'm like, you know what? Power can be used for good. That power can be used for good or bad. So I decided to use my white privilege to speak out for the people that don't have a voice. And that's where I decided that I wanted to be more vocal about, kind of stepping up and speaking out for the ones that are either afraid or don't have the ability to speak up for themselves.
And you have that now ability on the podcast, and you do it. Yeah. So that's what I don't understand. Where are people getting that we're racist? Because I'm sorry, if I was a racist, would I be friends with you?
Probably not.
Well, I don't think so.
Would you be friends with a diplomat? Definitely not.
Definitely not. You're right. And I talk to I'm friends with people at our freaking office that are not like me. And you know what I mean?
They're tall.
And here's the thing.
Yeah, they're tall.
Everybody is going to have particular biases towards various things.
Of course.
That doesn't automatically make you a racist. I've talked about this, and this is an example that you can probably call racist, but I am not particularly attracted to African American women.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I am.
No, here we go.
I'm going to tell you what.
It comes from my upbringing, and
That's true.
things that
We've talked about your upbringing.
That were, part of my upbringing. And so it kind of created this mental biasy that, I just don't find African American women as attractive as I do other women.
But that's a preference, though.
Right. It comes into a preference that I prefer other women. Would I date a black woman? Probably, but I'm married, so that's not even on the discussion.
You have to talk with your wife, and you got to make it real clear to other people around you.
Honey, I want to diversify.
Exactly.
We're going to have our own DEI program.
Well, I think that's one of the things is like you probably shouldn't even have to make the statement that like because you are married, you're like, well, like if that did come up, maybe I would potentially do that, but like that's not an option for me. I'm married,
right?
So and like with Viking and like any interaction I had with him before, like I joined the podcast with you guys, like I'd always see him, sticking up for like African American people,
right?
Like the one day, like he was talking to somebody about like abortion rights, and like he was standing up for all of that. So like for me to like see someone like accuse the Viking of that's like very, very strange, just because of all of the interactions that I've had with him personally. I mean, he's the reason that I got to come do the podcast because like I was just talking to him after work one day, having him stick up for like things that I think are important,
right?
So,
and so that's another thing. You're the newest member here. How many episodes is this? Is this two?
It's just two, yeah.
Okay, so this is two episodes. Yeah. But Redbeard, I've known you for several years now.
Yep.
We used to sit outside on the docks and smoke cigarettes before work, right?
Yep.
None of us smoke anymore, but whatever.
Yeah.
We used to sit outside on the docks and smoke. Have you ever had an inkling that I was racist?
No, not from anyone. I mean,
right,
especially
31. None of us.
No.
Right?
He's the only one with a beard, so that he's out.
Without a beard.
Yeah.
Without a beard.
You said with, but that's cool. But anyways,
Florida man was wrong.
But anyways, so that's kind of my point. Like, would you be here right now if we put off that type of vibe and persona?
That's the thing. And when you guys, when we were on, just talking to each other, and like that stuff got brought up, it's just so like off-putting to me because I'm like, well, I didn't get that vibe from you guys at all, or I probably wouldn't be like here,
right?
If that's what I thought that this was going to be,
And I think that kind of goes with all of us.
Well,
we make jokes.
Your
we
guys'
make
character
jokes,
too.
but,
If like Redbeard said, I speak out for those groups,
right?
Would I hang out with you guys if I actually thought you were racist?
Right, and this is not even we're outside of work. We talk to each other 24 hours a day sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sending stuff back and forth.
The Instagram reels are getting ridiculous.
Some people are personally offended today.
But that's my point. We are a fairly diverse group ourselves. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We don't have a black guy anymore, and that is what it is,
I mean, hell, I almost unfriended Florida Man when he showed me that one picture just because of who he was jokingly affiliating with.
And it was kind of funny, and all it was.
But I got to know him and realized that's not who he was.
Right.
It was him trying to push my buttons.
Hot.
I would go that far.
It's that southern,
and I just wanted to bring that up.
The inbreeding in you.
I kind of I don't want to keep going on and on about this, but I do want people to know out there that like I'm slightly hurt by this because.
And I know we just started this, but we do have that phone number. If you legitimately have heard something we've said that that you felt was not taken in the description, seemed too serious and wasn't taken as a joke, and you actually do feel you're racist, we'd like to hear from you because regardless of what's being said, people can change, and if we have that feedback, we can try to cater. We're not going to change who we are 100%, but we can be more aware of what we're saying so that we don't.
But then I have the ability to face the allegation and say, hey, no, this, you know what I mean?
Right.
Right now, I'm just like, well, everybody thinks I'm a fucking racist.
Don't we have a right to face our accuser?
Well, you do.
Well, you do, and then I think it's upsetting that you guys even have to do this at this point.
Yeah.
Like it even being, a topic or anything.
All right, hey, so that number is 216-223-8209.
Yeah. If you actually have something you want to say, let us know. Give us some feedback.
Absolutely.
We're here to have fun and have some laughs, and we want to share that fun and laughs with people.
And that is the entire point of what we're doing.
Right.
We sit on the phone with each other and we do these fun and we think it's funny. We think it's fun. So we want.
You got at me yesterday.
Beautiful.
The only thing I had to say was good job. Like there's nothing else I could have said in return.
It was
perfect. So hard I almost fell off a porch.
And I told you if I wasn't delivering a package, I would be laughing my ass off right now. But I'm out of the truck and I can't hide that.
I was laughing my ass off. I didn't even care. I was in my truck and I lost my shit. It was so funny.
Yeah, I was up on a hill.
Imagine if you fell down like fucking 20 feet on a hill. We just show up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so we're, whatever.
My allergies.
Oh, you're fucking up, man.
So I don't want to take the whole podcast and do this.
I just want to know, where'd you get that shirt?
I think my mother-in-law,
Sarasota, Florida.
You know what side of the Florida that's on?
No, I don't fucking care. It's just the shirt.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't wear it. Don't disrespect my state.
So it doesn't matter what side of Florida it's on.
No,
he's just saying don't disrespect Florida.
No, because he doesn't even know, but he's wearing the shirt.
Look, I just want to point something out.
He was given the shirt.
I don't care.
At least it's not a Salt Life shirt.
Yeah, that's true. God. We'd have to disassociate if you came back with one.
It had to be Assault Life.
There you go.
Real quick. We're gonna get back on track with our bi-weekly podcast
with
also.
Okay.
With the dumb shit that we fucking do and say. Well, so you're not gonna know this until it comes out, but this isn't gonna actually come out for another week, and then we're gonna be back on track with getting it done every 2 weeks, but I think we're going to have 3 weeks and then 3 weeks before.
We had some scheduling conflicts with 31 having a surgery, and then we just haven't been able to get back on track.
Yeah, he's been fucking up our schedule. He's the new diplomat.
I know. That bros before surgery thing.
Yeah. I got surgery. What am I supposed to do? It was outpatient, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could come back down.
Yeah. But,
I could have.
I'm going to be on drugs.
Out of boot scooted down the steps, but that's why I said I probably will have to switch seats with one of you.
Isn't
just like
that a song?
Boot scooting boogie.
Yeah. On the corners of the line.
So we will be back on track. It's going to be a little weird for the next couple weeks, but just stick with us, and then you'll have it out every other week. That works out best for us. I'd love to do it every week, but it's kind of tough to do. So.
Yeah, and there's only so much we can talk about within 1 week that happens.
You would think that, but
no, there's something happening every single week.
Speaking of which, I have something to talk about if we're done.
Please.
Well, I don't know if you're done with this topic, but
I am done.
Okay.
You're buying a motorcycle?
This. No. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Yeah. Get a trike.
No.
Here, get a trike.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hold on.
Can you test in a trike?
Yeah.
But if you get a trike, we're all just going to make fun of you after you get it.
But it's okay because he can ride with us.
Yeah, let's be honest. We're going to do it. We're not even going to give him the courtesy of doing it behind his back. We're going to do it right to his face.
I'd expect nothing less.
Yeah,
but I feel like riding a trike is like riding a Vespa.
No, hell no, it ain't.
Well, hold on.
Well, and then riding about the same amount of respect.
Oh, and then riding a Vespa is like dating a fat bitch. It's all fun and games, so your friends find out.
Valid. Okay.
With my friends that told me to get the trike. They're still going to make fun of me for riding it.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Now, see, typically it's okay if you're on
just keep asking when you're going to take the training wheels off.
Typically it's old guys.
I'd have one wheel. I'd be riding a unicycle at that point.
Typically it's old guys, though, that are riding trikes because they can't ride
so when you get in yours,
2 wheels.
Hiking?
Here,
soon.
Get that.
Hey, he said he could put
37,000.
Hey, he said he can put a sidecar on there for you.
I would ride in a sidecar.
Yeah. What about that video that I showed?
Have you guys seen Wild Hogs?
You think I can bend my knee that far to pedal that thing?
We got to get him that old school leather helmet.
Fuck yes!
And the goggles.
Then who's that one cartoon character in the '60s that had the little side dog? Like,
Oh, it's like
you would know, because you're older than dirt. So
yeah, that was an old Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that show.
Yeah.
You just get a 360 camera on the sidecar of him just being super happy with the hat.
Oh yeah, with his tongue hanging out.
I'll be your bitch.
That's not even bitch though. That's fucking side piece material.
I'm not good enough to wrap my arms around you. So
well, if you sit bitch with him, you could always give him a reach around.
That's true.
Oh yeah, and
help him out.
He's got room
because like the flap covers it up. Too much.
He's got room for you to sit, bitch. Yeah, he's got room because you can keep your legs straighter.
Not if you're like this.
Yeah. You know? Then he's sitting into me while I'm trying to.
Oh yeah,
a little bump and grind.
Yeah, I mean you can use him as a backrest, and he could just
absolutely
reach around you. Just little.
He'll have his legs wrapped around me.
I'm happy to know that you think my arms are long enough to do that.
Wow, I'm not that fat. Jesus Christ.
It's okay. You know what's really annoying going to the DMV and them asking you, how long have you lived in Ohio?
Why is
Fuck
that?
if I know.
They always ask that though.
They do.
Yeah. Well, it's like I lived here and then I lived in Florida, so it's like.
Well, they want to know that you have residency basically before they give you a license.
But I have to calculate all of it up.
Just
give it an estimate.
Just give a fucking
7 years?
No.
9 years? No. Just throw a fucking number out.
No.
Just yeah.
Well, that's what I did. I was like, I don't know, 10 years.
Yeah, that's usually I'm like since I was 12. Like I don't fucking know. Yeah. But you wanted to bring something up.
So
yeah, totally forgot about that.
What the fuck is that?
This?
Yeah,
it's from the bottom of the chair. So when if you had
the
wood,
scooter things. Okay, go ahead.
I found out that my cousin is trying to one up me.
Okay,
in terms of broken appendages.
Okay,
so she was out gardening. She.
Okay.
I do have female cousins.
Thought it was a he.
No.
Okay.
Not.
I actually did too. I don't know why. I guess I just assumed.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have done that. Assumed the pronouns.
There we go, assuming people's fucking genders. How dare we?
She lives in North Carolina, so yeah. Do you know?
Oh.
Okay.
So she was out gardening one day, and she was wearing Crocs while gardening.
She stepped on a cotton mouth.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Well, it turned out that she broke her ankle.
How do you
in 2 places? I don't know how the fuck she did it, but she did it.
Okay.
And apparently, she had to get 2 plates, 13 screws put in.
Jesus.
And they had to when they tried to put screws in, they weren't staying, so they had to take them out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like all in the same surgery?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Like the emergency teacher,
it's like when you're putting up a picture, just oops, missed a spot.
Oh yeah.
Just keep jabbing holes until you find something that takes. Yeah.
But
thank God the picture covers up the rest of the holes.
God damn it, he's trying to tell a story here.
That's all right.
That's all right, yeah. But
he interrupts me all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. I made the comment to my dad that, she's probably going to take a lot longer to recover than I am.
Oh yeah.
Because with everything going on, it'd be 10 months, 9 months, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But it's going to take her at least a year to be able to recover that because she's so much older than me. So,
oh, she's older too.
Yeah, she's 50.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it's definitely something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not good.
Yeah.
Did you offer to your Cadillac for her?
Yeah, he's gonna ship it USPS to fucking North Carolina.
It'll show up by the time
she's healed.
Yeah.
Well, that's
unfortunate for your cousin.
That is unfortunate, but
it was just a funny anecdote that my dad was.
That's kind of random too.
Yeah.
Like break your ankle
while gardening
on flat land.
I'm assuming it was flatland. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, once you hit menopause, you get that osteoporosis, and
she forgot to put her Crocs in sport mode.
That's probably what it was.
That's Yeah, you can't
even think about
You
that.
can't keep them in convertible mode. No, not doing stuff.
Not with
like
gardening.
Not definitely not with gardening. Okay, so
Pigs.
Florida man got his motorcycle temps, not his endorsement, his temps.
Permit,
his permit. And he is going tomorrow, hopefully, to take a bike home. He's going to go first thing in the morning, so maybe he has all day.
Fingers crossed.
Because then our day off together is Wednesday. But Redbeard, have we peer pressured you enough to get you into
Hey, look at that.
a sports bike of your
right down
own?
the street. They have it.
I know. I've looked at it already.
So I'm guessing that's a yes, and he's already doing
We're
research.
trying to get our own little,
Biker
group,
gang.
Our own little, the Grossly Off Topic Podcast biker gang.
Now I'm gonna have to get fucking patches made.
Fuck yes.
There we go.
I don't know what we're gonna do with 31, but
No, Viking's going to get a sidecar.
Oh,
dude,
did I
that would
show
be
you?
that would be sick. If you actually did get a sidecar, like I don't know how much sidecars cost, but I can't imagine
Can
it'd
your
be
bike
cheap.
handle a sidecar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a matter of getting it mounted on
What
properly.
I saw.
Oh, we could. Yeah, it's a little. So it's the. It's the little like stroller.
Yeah.
It's the little stroller thing that's usually on bicycles, and it's mounted to a street bike basically. 31. Would you ride in that?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You get a face full of exhaust the entire time.
I'm already dying through.
Okay.
Like it was a video, but I took a screenshot
Hey,
of it.
they got a
because
wheelchair accessible one.
Oh, bet. Oh, it changed.
Oh, god damn it. Get an iPhone. It doesn't do that.
No, I clicked on the link. It was loading.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a
All
lot.
models.
We could just use ammo straps to strap them in.
Yeah, just take a ratchet strap.
Yeah. Right over his legs.
Yeah.
Works as a seatbelt too.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And then when you flip it, he's still on it. You get off.
absolutely.
Lucky you.
Yeah, I don't know how much sidecars are, but that would be pretty sweet. You'd ride in a sidecar
Why don't
legit?
you just get this?
No. Would you legit ride in a sidecar?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
What, get what?
My daughter would love it too.
Oh, I mean, it would get use for sure. Those things aren't, but
Isn't
when they're
that like
mounted,
Japanese?
like they don't just come off that easily.
It's a
do they?
motorcycle truck.
He would have to get used to riding with one too.
Yeah.
Because you actually have to steer.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
the same. You're not leaning anymore. You're
Actually,
a trike.
And there's actually
you're basically
there's
a trike.
some serious issues with
straight
turning
up?
left.
Yes, because you'll come off the
Yeah,
off
if
the
I'm not
ground.
careful, now I've got this weight that'll lift up.
Just put a training wheel on the
I
other
didn't think
side.
about that.
Yeah, you'll just have to be in the sidecar. Make sure you're
All the ones
leaning
I'm
into the
seeing right
turn.
now are around $2,000.
Oh,
My goodness.
why so expensive?
Because they go on the side of a fucking vehicle. Like,
I need to find like an old World War One one with the machine gun mount.
yeah. Definitely.
Put a fucking Ma Deuce prop on it.
I was about to say, get a fucking mod dude. So they go, boop, 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 boop.
But it won't be real. It'll just have like the sound effects buttons.
Fuck
Yeah.
So when you
Like the
airsoft gun.
Oh, there we go.
or attach to get a paintball gun.
We'll ride. We'll ride behind the rest of them. You can just plink it from behind.
No, see, yeah, you guys could ride in rear and scare the living shit out of everyone, and that way, no one gets it anywhere near you.
Hey, especially if you got a swivel seat. Yeah. Turn
yeah.
around. You're getting too close.
I just can't shoot to my left.
Whack! Damn it!
Ow, my fucking leg, bro. Like a World War II tail gunner. Got to make sure you don't shoot the tail.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't shoot the driver.
Try not to. It's not.
That would be
recommended.
super fun. I mean, you're totally 100% against a motorcycle.
Currently.
Driving and operating one,
a
yeah.
two-wheel motorcycle.
Why?
Why is that? I just wondering.
never had the desire of doing it.
Not to mention
It
it's
never,
not
just
very
never.
good at riding
when
regular
your
bikes.
fucking
So
driveway is full of fucking motorcycles, come like.
So I'm going to be
2
honest. I
weekends
actually
with-
never had the desire to ride on two wheels either. In fact, I was much like you. I actually never. I didn't even get my temps until like 2007. And my ex-wife, I was still married at the time. Her brother got a motorcycle and whatever else, and he was riding it for like a year, maybe a little longer, and he was like, you should get one, and we can go riding. And I'm like, nah, I don't really want to. Kind of the same thing, where you are. And eventually I did, and I'm like, why the fuck didn't I do this earlier? Like, this is so dumb that I didn't do this.
Well, the problem is there's a lot of people that don't ride bikes, like, oh, they're so dangerous, and that kind of plants a seed in the back of your head, like, do I really want to risk it?
It's not really so much that the bike is dangerous; that's that everyone else is.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, the minute you get on a motorcycle, it's your responsibility to keep yourself safe because no one else is going to.
No, that's true, because they're all in a hurry. They're looking at their phones, everything else. Like,
no one pays attention.
You're a small target, and
you're a big target, but
in comparison to a vehicle, even me, I'm still a small target.
He's about 1,000 pounds less.
You're just the size of a smart car when you drive.
Those are small targets, though.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like people don't fucking like. I always ride to the inside. So I'm lined up with the driver in the car.
Yeah, I do too. I prefer to ride there as well.
One, it gives me more of an escape route if I see someone coming off to the side versus if I'm over on this side, I have literally nowhere to go but off the road.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I prefer to ride there.
In getting
if I'm out
bikes.
if I'm out country riding, I'll ride more middle so I can enjoy more of the curves. But there's no other traffic there.
Country road, take me home
to the place.
Hold on,
West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country roads.
Very good, very good.
I heard a voice.
No. We don't keep going.
We took that longer than we normally did.
I know. I was surprised. Florida man, you were about to interject. What were you going to interject with?
I never really had a interest in going on the streets and stuff. I rode dirt bikes when I lived in Florida, but
on the street,
on dirt,
in the street.
Yeah, a little bit of both. But then you kept pushing it on me.
Well, because you had an interest. You showed that interest, and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's just. One more person to ride with.
You've been pushing it for
my whole life.
Months.
My dad had a motorcycle. He started off with the Honda 250, which is actually was my first bike. He gave it to me.
And then he went to
Pussy go big or go home.
No, that's a fun. They're fun little bikes. I mean, you're not doing a whole lot on them, but they're fun.
That was his first bike. Then he went to Honda Goldwing.
Oh, jeez. That's a night and day.
Well, it was only I think it was a 500, so it wasn't a huge.
Oh, that's not big.
But and then now he's got Harleys. But
is that why you don't like Harleys?
No.
That's because someone took them from him.
No, the Harley. My personal opinion on Harley is, it's just like buying Nike shoes. It's all about the name. The product isn't any better than something less big.
They also drop
a status symbol.
50% of their value the second you pull off the line.
There's just a lot of
That's all bikes
there.
Though, unfortunately.
Yeah,
it is.
But it's definitely Harley.
I don't really like the sound. Like I was telling Papa Smurf the other day. I prefer when
one drove past me.
I hate that.
I'm like, what the fuck? I can't even hear.
Well, that's all the pipe they put on.
Yeah.
They don't come that way factory. So
well, factory is still loud, but that was ironic. The whole reason why it's loud is because of a manufacturing defect in the first run, and that sounds kind of cool. We're just going to keep it that way.
Yeah, loud pipes save lives.
No.
That is true, but that's why I have music. So
Well, that's why you just take the exhaust off and straight pipe it.
No, I keep my music loud. It's probably as loud as some of the people that drive around in their cars are.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, so you're going to get yours. Back to Redbeard.
Yeah. What's the status?
So you've ridden dirt bike, basically.
Yeah. We're all hitting it today.
As long as you can remember, I assume.
Yeah, I've been riding dirt bike since I was a little kid, so.
Did you always do crazy shit?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, what... So even when you were a kid, you have to be pretty fearless, right?
Yeah. So when I was younger, my dad, they all had bikes, at his house, and then I had a smaller 80, I like upgraded, and then like my dad kind of sold all of his bikes, and then like ended up with this like 350 Enduro.
Okay.
Right? So it was an older, heavier bike, but, you know, he was teaching me how to ride it, use the clutch. He would like ride on it with me. And then I finally got to the point where I could like ride it myself. But like the only stipulation I had was I had to be able to pick the bike up, like on like laying flat on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, if you dropped it.
Yeah, because I was
of course.
at this point I was a smaller kid and like very skinny and slender. So like he'd lay it down and I'd just be like with all my might pushing it back up, because if I fell I had to be able to like get back up or get the bike off of me.
Right.
And
which
like,
is exponentially heavier than a regular dirt bike.
Yes, and I could only touch the ground on one side of the bike, so I had to get used to
kind of like him on his.
Yeah, so I had to get used to the equilibrium of it. But like I used to ride behind his house because like he had like just like there was nothing behind it.
Okay,
so I used to rip back there on that, and then like I got really good, and like I was just so light that I basically could whip that thing around and just do whatever I wanted with it once I like got the hang of the bike. And then I like moved like to like going to like my buddy's track and like started doing jumps on a 350 Enduro, which like isn't necessarily ideal.
Right.
But I couldn't get it. My buddy's on like a newer 250 style Honda, like, and he's like, "Oh, just hit it in second, you're good. Hit it in second pin coming up," and I'm casing this jump. And I'm casing it, and it's not like casing a jump on like a bicycle. I am like smashing down, like just hitting my whole body on it, like boom, explosion, and then like falling off of the bike. And then finally his dad's like, you know, what's he saying to you? And he's like, let me ride the bike. So he comes around, does the double like right off the back on the bike. He was like, nah, you need just pin it in third gear. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So then I come around and then I'm finally able to do it. And I'm like, yeah, and they're all screaming. And then like finally, you know, back in like 2014, I got a brand new RMZ 250 Suzuki. And then I became extremely more talented rider. So it's been crazy, like growing up doing all that stuff, but it's super fun. And then like just riding wheelies, riding through trails, doing jumps.
So that's actually what I was going to ask you, because your bike has been basically in storage for 2 years?
It's been in storage for a while.
Okay, so a long time.
Yep.
You sent us this video and you're ripping around, and then all of a sudden you just pop a wheelie and you're riding a wheelie for fucking ever.
Yeah.
First off, I've never been able to do a wheelie in my life.
Try it out,
even on a fucking bicycle.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't do it. Did that just come back to you just like that? Like,
No, it took me a couple of tries.
Okay.
So I
the good part.
Yeah, no, I did get the good part. It took me a couple tries. And then, like, I was kind of like toggling around with. Well, yeah. I mean, I deleted some of the ones of me not doing so well. So, but yeah, it took me a couple tries, and then I got it. And then, like, I probably could have done it more and rode it even longer down the road. But mostly, I'm just like, I mean, I'm only in first gear doing that. I just have it pinned because that's when it has the most grab, and I'm able to just get it up. But like, he did take a video of me doing it the one time where I popped it up, and I had to bail because like I went too far back, and then I come back and I put the front tire down, and I'm like about to fly over the other side of the handlebars, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get it. So yeah, it's super cool. It was nice. It started right up. Runs great. It's nostalgic for me. It was also very depressing at the same time because I'm just like, I just want to like rip around on this thing, but I fucking can't. So.
right.
I used to pop wheelers on that 250 I had.
Yeah, I've never been able to.
Not like what he did, you know, long stretches.
Just like...
No, you know, for about 10 feet or so. And
I mean, I've had the feeling on my bike
that if you give it any more gun, you're going to go back.
Because I have been, you know, I have been at a stoplight, and I'm just like, all right, this is just fucking clear, right? It's just, and you just open it up, and it's like, oh God. Mm-hmm. I doubt it was anywhere even close. But you still get that feeling like, oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to get your front tire off the ground.
Yeah,
it's just finding the like equilibrium to actually ride a wheelie, and like the trial and error of doing that.
Yeah.
Like, because if you drop, you know, your street bike is a bit different than me dropping my dirt bike.
That's true too. Like
those things are a little more durable.
Yeah. My dirt bike's much lighter. I mean, I've dropped my dirt bike a billion times, and I've broken probably about 20 clutches. So.
Right. I don't want to do that on a brand new street bike. Basically,
No.
it's not. I mean, yeah, it's still brand new.
I mean, if you were like trying to do that, you could get, you know, the attachments on the side to prevent it from scraping. So if you did want to like be like, you know what, I'm gonna learn how to wheelie.
Yeah, I actually do want to get those anyways on my bike, just
in case you lay it down. Either way,
anyway.
Crash guards, I think they're called.
Yeah, but I can't find any points to put them in.
Oh, really?
I do find it interesting, those people that do the crazy stuff on bikes, but do it not on the fucking street.
Not on the highway. Not when, that's not
I see a lot of them doing like parking lots. That's cool.
Yeah, do it in parking lot. You want to do donuts. I don't fucking care. But these people that do it on the street, that's the reason why bikers get a bad name.
I know, was it, I don't even know if they're a thing anymore, the Star Boys.
I don't know. Yeah,
so they used to rip up and down. They used to rip up and down the highway.
Oh, okay.
The main highway here. All of them fucking popping wheelies. I mean, there's other vehicles around you, and you just don't give a fuck about nothing.
No, I mean, I see a lot of like videos popping on my feed now, and those guys on like 1000s. They're coming up right next to a cop, and they're like popping it up, and then just looking at them because they know that they're not going to catch them.
If they want to, they're gone.
Yep.
But the thing is, you can't outrun the radio.
No, you're right, but.
You can't, but if they don't even have a chance to look at your license plate,
which most of those guys have that little
the
flap
one that folds up
and then it goes down. So,
and another thing, if they start chasing you, then you're putting other people's lives at risk.
No,
they won't chase you.
No, they probably shouldn't chase you anyways.
They won't.
Yeah, I mean, we made bikes that can go, in excess of 200 miles per hour, so.
Fucking stupid fast.
Well, that's why I like places like California where they have those long stretches. They have police cars and, Lamborghinis and Ferraris.
Yeah, exactly.
I seen like a state trooper, like 1000 bike. And I'm like, what? Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, well, that's your arch nemesis if you're trying to run. Because you ain't running. And you know that they found the person that could ride that bike like
some crazy
and they just were like, hey, you're going to be our special division state trooper, crotch rocket specialist, and you're going to get all these guys. So.
Yep. Absolutely.
Like, that's going to be so fun. I'm going to get to go so fast and legally, and I'm not going to be the one that gets in trouble. Sounds like a good gig.
And of course, it's going to be incognito. It's going to be an all black vehicle. Just
in the front. It was all black. It just said state trooper on the front, and I'm sure he had.
It's like an inch tall. You would
state trooper. You wouldn't know at all. He'd pull up right next to you. Next thing you know, you see those flashing lights, and you're like, wait, what is that? What is that? Oh my god!
Exactly.
And then you're just like, all right, we gotta pull over.
Another motorcycle just kind of going the speed limit, like, oh, I'm gonna rip.
I guess your best bet.
All of a sudden, he's behind you with the lights on, like, motherfucker.
I feel like your best bet at that point is like, well, I just got gas. Maybe he has a half tank, and maybe we could just do this all day.
Yeah, that's true. Mine's a 500. Plenty of.
How many miles do you get to a tank?
About 50. That's what I was reading on those.
No, CDRs. I'm getting right now. I think on my way over here, it read 64 gallon or 64 miles a gallon. It's a 4.5 gallon tank.
I think mine's a 6 gallon tank, and I get like 100 miles.
A gallon?
No.
Nice.
Oh, out of a tank.
Yeah, out of a tank. Okay.
Well, that's because you ride a
cruiser,
Honda or a what?
Yamaha.
No.
Yamaha.
Touring
His is
cruiser.
a Yamaha.
It's a Harley.
It's not. Yeah, you think it's a Harley. It is purple.
It's purple.
Yeah. It is not purple, motherfucker. You colorblind motherfuckers.
I guess the only time we only really saw it was in the dark.
Right, except for when I pulled up that day.
That really is. Well, but
we didn't look at it.
Yeah.
I thought it was black. I'm going to be straight up with you. Of course,
it's like
I'm colorblind.
It's like a metallic color between his hat and the table.
It may be, but I'm colorblind.
Maybe a little bit more
along
blue.
with 31. So to me, it was black in life. You sent the picture.
To me, it looked close to the lettering on Redbeard's shirt.
I feel like it's kind of like this color down here.
Yeah, it's somewhere similar to that, but more metallic.
So that color to me is pink.
Which one? The bottom?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Well,
pink.
I'm getting my.
What is it to you?
What is it?
The bottom.
It's like a sky blue.
Yeah.
No, that's pink. That's pink.
Oh, what color is this?
That's
purple.
Well, I'm getting my temps next week.
I don't know.
Why'd you ask?
Oh, you are.
It's like a pink color.
Yeah, I'm gonna go next Tuesday because I would go tomorrow, but I got too much going on with the eclipse and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm going next week to get my.
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but.
Oh God, Redbeard's gonna fucking slam on the fucking.
Don't flush.
But I'm also going to.
Yellow,
if there's still a seat
brown,
available
on
the 27th and was it 26th and 27th, or 27th and 28th?
Oh, are you taking that
I'm going
course?
to take that course and get it done. Get it done.
Good.
But I mean,
you'll really enjoy that course though too.
Yeah.
They're going to put you on a super small bike.
Oh yeah.
But I had so much fun in that because
Shocks
you
are gonna be
you get to
on it.
just you do all these obstacles and all these things and it is super fun. The classroom part is whatever.
I mean, you have to really fuck up at that class to not get the certificate.
Yeah, but even then, like I had been riding for a little bit,
Right.
and when I took it, and to me, I was surprised at the things that I learned.
Yeah.
You know, of being able to do that and being able to fail. You know, and then they're like, no, okay, so this is what you should have done.
Right.
Dude, that class.
That's what I'm saying.
Is
You have to
super
really
good.
fuck up to fail because they're going to make sure that you pass.
Oh, they definitely are going to do
Kind of like your
everything they
CCW
can.
training. They don't want you to fail. They're going to make sure you pass.
Right, they do.
So,
they do. And I think you said it was 75 now.
Yeah.
When I did it was 50.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's gone up since the last time because I mean.
But you know, it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's worth
I
it.
bought my bike in 2016, and for the first 2 or 3 years, I was getting my temps over. You know, just kept getting my temps renewed,
Until you didn't.
and then I didn't.
And then you got a ticket.
And then he got a ticket.
You got an accident. And then
Yeah, I got an accident and a ticket. Trust me, the ticket was actually more painful.
Double fail. Yeah. No, they were pretty nice to you,
I mean,
though.
yeah, the cop was nice because I mean, he had every right with me driving on expired
Could've towed
permit.
that bitch.
Could have impounded it
could've.
and.
I think in your case, I don't want to say that you were lucky we were there, but we were like, hey, can we take his bike? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like we were very.
And the cop was understanding. I think if it was something like there were signs that I was recklessly driving and I wrecked it.
Yeah, or
he
alcohol
would-
or something
right.
stupid. Yeah, your bike would be
But
gone.
because of the time of the year and the fact that deer have overgrown this area.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
need to,
the alleged deer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start bringing the fucking dash cam back. And put my GoPro back on there, like that way
Yep.
you guys can fucking see what I see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I actually have a GoPro mount on that half helmet, and then I have a mount on the gas tank.
Unfortunately, the way, you know, people drive anymore, it's almost essential for every rider to have, you know, some sort of recording device on them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
actually-
gonna do when I get my helmet.
Yeah.
The problem with the GoPro
I
was
don't know where
it
to
just
put it.
the battery didn't last long enough.
Well, they have like newer like cameras that are
Yeah.
like specifically for like
Well, that's what
bikes
I'm
and
thinking.
stuff.
They have I might get something
coming out with helmets that
Yeah.
are built-in
Yeah.
cameras.
Yeah.
Well, they got some
Like
full
360
helmets that
cameras.
have heads-up displays that tell you your speed and everything.
I wasn't even paying attention to what you just
No
said.
kidding. Surprise, surprise, right?
But yeah, those.
I was looking at you, but
Yeah,
nothing was there.
I've actually seen some of the like videos from those ones
Yeah.
that have the like a backup camera, so it actually has like a video feed on what's
that's
going
dope.
behind you up.
That's
up on the
super,
heads
that
up.
is super cool.
I bet it's
Yeah.
going to be like $2,000 for that
Oh,
helmet.
probably.
though.
It was a while back when I was
lo-
looking at it.
A lot of people have these like 360 cameras too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That like move, and I'm just like, how does this like work? Because of the way the angles like come in, I'm like, this is crazy.
and they just put them on like sticks,
Yeah,
basically.
and then-
what it
and then,
is,
like,
it's the
the-
mount off of the handlebars.
Yeah.
and the camera's designed to remove so it removes that.
Oh, is that how it
Yeah.
works?
well, I just see like a
It's
lot of
like
them.
in its blind spot.
Okay.
When I see a lot
like
of them, when
It's
there's
kind of like how our eyes ignore our nose. This is designed. It knows to ignore that.
I can see
Yeah.
my nose.
Yeah, but your brain ignores it normally.
Not when I got my nose pierced.
Oh, I bet. Like, what is that? What is that?
It was always like, what is shining?
Fucking bugs! Ow, my nose!
Let me tell you what. I told you guys on the last podcast I was getting my nose pierced.
Yep.
I was just going to do it, and I did do it the next day.
Congrats.
I pick my nose a lot.
Didn't realize that until after you did it.
Yeah. Because now that it's there, it's very difficult to pick my nose
Yep.
because it's still kind of sore. Now it's not. It doesn't matter. I can move all that shit. But when I first got it done, like it was swollen. It was still sore.
Wait till you get your first cold.
Yeah. And it was like, God damn it. And I was like, I know I got a bug up there, but you can't get to it. Like, I have fat fingers, and it's like, God damn it. But, I mean, I'm good now. I just pick my nose. But it
Get a
was...
Q-tip.
I thought about that. I thought about using a Q-tip, but Q-tips aren't going to get the hard ones.
No.
And that was what I was having an issue
Yeah, it's
with.
just going to stay
get
there.
like a little shovel up there.
Yeah, like one of the earwax things.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
instead
Yeah.
of just.
Or a
just
little
use that.
cocaine shovel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't have one of those, but. Yeah, so I just, I do. I
Yeah, it would be fun to go for do a podcast and then go for a bike ride, or bike ride then podcast.
It'd be super fun. It would have to be probably podcast then bike ride because of Redbeard's schedule.
And 31, you can ride on the back of mine, bitch, until you get your bike, or I get it the sidecar if you want to come with us.
I'd wait to the sidecar.
You really wouldn't ride with him?
Not because of you, but
Would you ride with me?
No.
My back seat. There's no way that's comfortable.
I was gonna say,
Oh, hell
mine's
no.
designed to have a rider on the back.
His is.
Get the little handle.
I mean,
on
obviously
there.
not
Yeah.
to get your brace off and stuff. You can move better, but
Remember, lean with the
lean with the
driver.
rider.
Yeah, the rider.
Just
Or
Opposite.
would you then just follow us in your car?
yeah.
Oh,
Would
that'd be
you?
so fun.
Dude, he could get a helmet with a headset.
Oh, yeah.
And he's in his car just riding. And he could have he could talk with us.
Put on
see,
some
that's why he
gloves,
needs to get a
too.
slingshot. He could be our pace car.
Yeah, dude. What about a slingshot for real?
Like you'll drive up. Like I'll drive ahead of you. Then you.
No, you would drive behind us.
Yeah, you're basically blocking traffic for
You're
us.
blocking traffic first.
Yeah.
Because you're the width of a vehicle.
Right.
You just have the single wheel, and they're actually pretty cool. Is it a slingshot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah, they're
cheap,
cars.
It
though.
has a steering wheel.
They're not that bad.
Only 37,000.
Okay, they went up in price.
Holy crap. You should get a car.
What
What the hell?
Well, let me see. That was.
I know you can rent them.
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
Might
somebody
be-
on the route.
There
has
was a
like
place
5
down the
of them.
street here that was
Yeah.
renting them.
No,
Oh, really?
I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about because I saw them.
That
Yeah.
gas station right there across the street, they were renting them.
Yeah, they're
Well,
rented.
sure.
They also left them out there in the rain, and I'm like, what? Like, what are you
Because
doing?
Ohio, you don't need a motorcycle endorsement for them.
No, they're just a vehicle.
normal
Because it's a car.
Normal driver
Yeah.
license.
Yeah, it's a car. That would be cool.
I don't know. I see a lot of people driving those. They think they're hot shit. I'm just like, that's kind of lame, though.
Dude, I saw one the other night. It had all kinds of LEDs
Oh, yeah.
on it and shit. It looked so fucking gaudy.
Yep. They're just blaring music. dude.
Blaring
Like,
fucking
look at-
music.
Look at me and my
Its
slingshot.
LEDs are actually like synced to the music
Oh,
too. Like
of
that
course.
That would be cool, but it's yeah.
but it's not cool.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I always got annoyed when I went to bike nights and those fuckers showed up like, you're not on a bike, get the hell out of here.
yeah, that But yeah, would you ride one of those?
Yeah.
Drive one
I mean,
of
it's
those?
basically driving a 3-wheel convertible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't even need a helmet for that.
Yeah, but he would wear one.
Yeah.
That looks so dumb.
No, actually,
Driving that with a helmet.
I don't think you'd look that dumb, but especially because
No, driving one of those with the helmet on.
yeah, no, you'd be all right. It would look fine.
I don't think it has a roll bar.
They do on the top
Some
of the
do.
seats.
Yeah. Okay.
On the top of
Yeah.
the seats is
So
usually.
if you're tall, you're
it's
fucked.
more like a convertible.
Yeah, if you're tall and you get to the top of the seat.
Yeah, see,
it's-
your noggin will be protected, but you might go this way and then you hit your head on the asphalt.
They have seatbelts.
So you gotta, yeah, but your head still moves. Just wear a helmet.
Just wear a helmet.
Yeah, it's all right.
Do.
We'll
I
try
think-
not to flip you.
I think
but
that's what you
no
should
promise.
save your money for that, so you could go riding with us, and you feel like you're with us.
You're with us
know,
right here.
I mean, don't feel bad. I don't have a bike either.
Yet,
I don't
Yes.
either.
not either.
Florida man also doesn't
Yeah.
have a bike yet.
No,
That's true.
not yet. But
I feel
Always
the
change-
pressure.
Can
Legit.
always change our minds.
legit, no. There's lots of pressure.
There's a ton of pressure.
Peer pressure, and
I'm dedicated
especially
to it.
because with the nicer weather coming, like I don't want to say where.
Yeah.
There's a lake down the way.
Okay.
In another county.
Okay.
My county.
Southeast from us?
No. The county below you.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you talking about
Yeah, I
that restaurant down there that bikers like to go to? That's on a lake.
There's one over by me, that a restaurant with a on the lake. It's really good food.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places, but anyways, so you can literally the whole lake is just a big loop, and it's got really nice roads. Like they take care of the roads really well, and
biker's paradise. Then
yes, very like when you go down there and you ride down there, especially when the weather's nice. That's all there is down there. It's just bikes, just riding.
Nice.
And the lake is very large. You know?
Okay.
Very large lake.
It is a very large lake.
We have a very large lake just north of us. They have a name called the Great Lakes.
Yes, that's true, but you cannot ride around it.
I mean, you could, but it would take a very long time.
And passport.
Which I'm waiting for mine.
Yeah.
I actually, a couple years ago, I did the teddy bear run.
We could go up to
The
Canada.
teddy bear runs are really fun.
Yeah.
What's a teddy bear?
So you
strap a teddy bear to your bike and you ride it up to the hospital, the children's hospital.
Yeah.
And you give your bear to a kid.
Oh, nice.
No, you fucking pervert.
cancer kids, asshole.
It's all part. It's
on,
a
Florida man.
charity bike run.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
That's what
can
we're
either
calling
donate
it.
money or you can provide a teddy bear.
That would be super fun. When is that?
It's usually in September.
Saturday, though.
Did you know it's on
Why do you
Sundays
have
in
to
September?
strap it to the front?
Because then you could
give it to a bunch of sick kids?
You're showing that you're on the teddy bear run.
Yeah.
They put it in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. That makes
And then
sense.
you can
But like
tell.
on my bike in the windshield, I just shove it in the windshield and
Fuck yeah, we can do poker runs. Get a fucking bike.
I know it's all
get a bike, damn it.
It's all dependent on whether or not I can sell my dirt bike because like realistically
hey,
after
Redbeard's selling a dirt bike,
Yeah.
everyone.
but realistically
$80,000.
yeah
Text the phone number if you're interested.
He's buying
Yeah.
bikes for all of us.
yeah that'd be nice if I want some money but
Hey, just win the lottery.
yeah well that'd be sweet for a lot of
Actually,
reasons
we gotta discuss that. Are we going to start doing the lottery pool?
I think we should.
yeah that'd be nice.
Anyone not in?
I'm short on cash.
Shut the fuck up. Well, how much are you thinking?
I think if we all put in $5 or a week.
A week?
What's the lowest the lottery goes down to?
I think the Powerball is like 10 million.
No,
That's the lowest?
No, it's $1 million.
It's
1 million?
Once
That's
it's
what
hit,
will win.
I know one's like
Once it's hit, it goes down to $1 million.
Yeah.
Could you use $200,000
Well,
there, Redbeard?
I don't know. After taxes, the million would probably be more like 500,000. So we each get like what?
You don't want 100,000?
No, I mean, yes, I do. But,
Okay,
yeah.
there you go.
Well, makes sense.
So, yeah, I think that would be fun.
right.
I'm in.
We'll wait till 31 gets a few more weeks of working in.
Yeah.
You good with that?
Sure.
Wait. Yeah, we can wait a couple
Hey,
weeks.
let's start next month. We'll start officially next month.
Now, let's see.
What'd you just say?
I don't know.
I said, when is the Powerball?
so,
Let's see.
I'm
Or
in,
what,
but-
what it's up to.
Okay.
$1.3 billion.
I know I'm in,
And
but
that's
I will
about-
I will not buy the lottery ticket.
No, I'll do it.
That's fine.
I'll handle buying it.
But there's only one reason why I will not buy a lottery ticket.
Why?
I have never in my life bought a lottery ticket. I have been part of lottery drawings and everything.
You're
but
just gonna keep that
I've
streak
never-
going?
Yep.
Why? Yep.
Why have I? Honestly, because I don't know how.
You walk in, say, I want a lottery ticket. Give me
I know
the
it's
random
just
numbers.
kind of like intimidating, kind of, because then they're like, "Do you want like the kicker
is it
or
like that,
whatever?" And like,
Is it like that menu anxiety?
yeah, which is why I love
Have him do it.
Which is why I love almost everywhere that I.
You know you
that
can
I
do it
eat.
online. It's an app, right?
Yeah, but
Lottery Ohio?
listen, no, you can't buy it from them.
Yeah, you can.
It's a third party,
Oh, is it?
and they actually send someone to go buy your ticket.
I don't trust that.
No, hell no.
No, never mind.
I was just about to go like, what?
Yeah, what happens when you win $1.3 billion?
You don't win $1.3 billion.
And you don't have your ticket
The
in
fine print
hand.
says the person that bought it gets 50%.
Yep.
It is something crazy. They do get a cut, but
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually bought the ticket.
they bought the ticket.
With my money.
Yeah. That's why they get a cut.
The app has like a fee.
I
and,
can give
like,
them the $5. Well, it's $3.
2.
I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
but if you want the power play,
It's 3.
it's $3.
See, you're talking gibberish to me. I don't know any of that.
I just know it from working at a gas station and having people coming.
okay.
I just
and
know
having
it
people
because
coming.
whenever it goes over $1 billion, I
Oh
buy it.
my god, it was fucking annoying.
What?
When it would get that high.
Because when I was working there, it hit up it hit 1 billion. It was like the first time in forever it hit 1 billion.
Yeah, 2016.
No, this would have been 2020.
So if we all put in 6, that's $30.
Yeah.
That way,
Okay.
so
So
we
can
don't put in 5,
we can
it's
get
going to
10.
be 25.
We can get 10 drawings.
Do you have Venmo?
Yes, he has Venmo. Yeah.
And Cash App.
Oh, cool.
And Zelle.
Yeah.
You have Cash App?
I have Cash App.
No.
I have Cash App, but I don't have anything linked to it, like my bank accounts or nothing. So
just
I have Venmo.
I can't use Venmo.
Yeah, well, like I said,
Venmo seems more reliable to me.
I can't use it because somebody created an account with my number, and I've tried to receive it.
Are you sure it wasn't you?
Yeah, I'm
you
sure.
just forgot.
No, wasn't me because I never used it.
All right, Shaggy. No, you said it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I often wonder what our customers think because we hear each other singing songs, but you're on their porch horribly singing, I'm sure, a song, especially Florida Man, because he makes up his own words.
I said that yesterday. It's like, man, I fucking hate when he just combines 2 songs just out of nowhere.
I don't do that.
Yeah,
Yes,
you do.
fucking do.
There's probably a lot of people like, he must be really bored.
Like, what the fuck is good? Like they see us on their camera or whatever, which I don't know.
That's our favorite statement. Oh, wait, hold on.
There's
camera.
a camera.
Yep.
Hold on, let me finish this thought.
It's
after the
always
camera.
like, I don't even know if there's a camera. Let me get off this porch.
I don't know
We're
if they're
safe
home.
in the
I probably
lawns.
shouldn't say this.
Yeah.
Like, it's always like, hold on.
And everybody else keeps going, and you're like, God damn it, I want to get my fucking comment in.
Time out. Damn it.
Yeah, but we don't time out.
No.
There are no timeouts.
Yeah, I know. You guys made me get a complaint.
Wait, which complaint?
The redneck looking one.
Yeah, well, that one was really funny. And to be fair,
To be fair,
thank you. We thought she was going to give you.
I did too.
A
Christmas
tip,
card.
like a Christmas
yeah,
card.
because it was in that season.
Yeah.
It was a couple days after.
She
Christmas.
came up real nice, and
It was like the day after, I think.
something like that. Yeah.
yeah. It was the 27th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told we said it on the phone the other day. We were like, you should have asked her if her name was Karen.
Yeah, but I was laughing too much.
He was smiling and laughing.
I was like,
Yeah, that was our fault. Whoops.
they're like, yeah, in those situations, sometimes people laugh. I'm like, yeah, and
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
yeah, it's like, and I told her it wasn't me that was delivering on that street because I was driving around that one carrier.
Yeah.
I was like, you were in our office of that because you were
Yeah.
CCA.
Yeah. It became a super, like, we all were joking around. Like,
of those days
on the
we were
phone-
off.
Well, yeah. But on the phone, we were all joking around because we thought whatever, and we were making them smile and laugh. But it became a super uncomfortable situation real quick.
Once we realized that she was actually pissed, we're like, oh wait. And then
yeah.
Because I think,
Amped it
was
up.
it just us three that were on the phone? Because I don't remember you being on it.
No, it was just us.
Us three?
I think.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, because I remember thinking that as soon
remember.
as she started like really yelling, we shut up.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, just so we could hear it.
I was on, and then at that time, my wife called, and I switched over.
Oh, that
Yeah, it was something.
Because
But yeah,
I was laughing with you guys, and all of a sudden, like, oh, you missed it. I'm like, what did I miss?
yeah, we got super quiet. It was super funny. I mean, for us.
Oh, it was.
I don't even remember what she
I
said.
remember.
I don't either.
I remember delivering, just going, just so with the biggest like grin, and like, oh my god, what is happening?
How she came up, she was like, "Oh, do you always carry this route? Whatever."
Oh, I
was like,
remember the beginning. She was like real sweet, and you're like, okay, she kept
like,
talking,
yeah.
and we started giving him shit, and
Speaking of, I won a current resident battle this week.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I won 2 current resident battles, but
So
the
you
one-
should get gold stars and put it next
the
to
one,
your name.
well, the one was a little difficult. The one was a little difficult
Yeah.
because it was one of the AT&T things, and it says city neighbor. It doesn't say current resident.
It says our neighbor.
So I had to explain. I wrote on there, this is current resident male. And then I put it back. And they put it back out for me to take. And I said, current resident means it belongs to whoever lives here. And they didn't put it back out.
Wow. Only 2 tries.
On that one.
Oh, still.
On that one, yeah.
Still.
The other one was a name or current resident.
Was it the utility bill?
It was a lawn care.
Oh, okay.
Oh, those lawn care ones? Oh.
We get them about once a week now.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They're hurting for money.
Anyways, it's that same one.
Which it costs a lot of money to do.
And it was, it was the second time this season that we got them. And so it was hanging out of the mailbox on Monday, I think. And I looked at it and I'm like, and I circled current resident because that's just what I do. And I put it back in the mailbox with their other mail. The next day I came back out, current resident was circled, and I'm like, no. And I just kept putting it back in, kept putting it back in. Well, Saturday, I was like, let's see if this current resident shit's back out. It was not.
I did win that one current resident battle with the Advil, where they kept sticking it out.
Oh, they were sticking the advertisement out?
Yeah, the ad. I'm like, no, I wouldn't even touch
Like,
it.
if you don't want the ad, like, I don't want the ad at my house, but I'm too lazy. Just call the fucking number that's on.
just
it's
throw
on the
it-
spine.
I don't want the ads, but my wife every once in a while wants like the Arby's coupons and shit. So
Yeah.
There are coupons in there, like What,
Arby's.
Arby's? You don't like Arby's?
Arbus.
I had it a lot with my ex.
He doesn't like the roast beef.
Reminds me of my ex.
I knew that was coming.
He doesn't like me. That I guess.
Apparently, yeah.
It looks like your ex with a little horsey sauce on it.
Oh man, I fucking love.
I just turned everybody off from
The reason why I
Not
don't
when
like,
it's coming from a person's body.
No.
the reason why I don't like it is because my old apartment was right in front of an Arby's.
Oh, so you would smell it every day?
No, it was
No.
When I
Convenience.
when I first started working at the post office, my ex would like usually work mornings at Chipotle. She was still working there, and then I'd come home 12 hours killing myself, and then first thing I asked, "Did you eat today?" She's like, "No, not really. Oh, I had some chips or lunch." That's all she did.
All right.
That's not eating.
Exactly. So I had to go out and
M&M's
get
over here.
I had to go out.
You wouldn't eat lunch. You would just like
These snacks,
You'd snack. Yeah, you'd snack on your M&Ms, and that was about it.
not just M&Ms. Oh, I got a great joke about M&Ms.
Wow.
Do you know why Jesus doesn't eat M&Ms? They fall through the holes.
Nice.
I like it.
I like it.
Blasphemy, man. Blasphemy.
I like it. Anyway,
You're going to hell.
Diplomat's not here. We don't care.
anyways.
I'm not racist.
Sorry, I'm used to. Yeah, that
being
wasn't
right here.
racism, everyone.
That was
I just-
blasphemous.
that was blasphemy, and that's okay.
So basically, after every basically shift, I'd have to come home, ask if she ate, which she never did, and then I had to constantly go out. And the only
You know,
thing
it'd
she
save you a
really
lot of trouble if you just stopped asking her. She'd either fade away or die.
He's got a point.
yeah.
I think everybody has banged at some point today.
Yeah. So basically,
So
every
it would be Arby's all the time.
Arby's or Taco Bell, but it was a lot of Arby's, and I can only stand it so much.
But you love Taco Bell.
I do love Taco Bell.
How could you not love Taco Bell?
That's true.
But
I had a reputation at the Taco Bell from my college. Because
yeah?
Because I'd go there so often.
I want to say, what'd you do to their bathroom?
Well, no. So our dining hall would close at 7 in college, and they stopped serving hot. They stopped putting food out at 6:30. Then they just let it dwindle down. So that's less that to cook. Our practices didn't get out till 6:30.
Well, that's shitty.
So we were coming in, and we basically just get the scraps, and none of it was fresh, and it was never just a lot of food. So at most nights, I just say fucking just swing over to Taco Bell because it was across the street from my college. So, and then one day I went with my buddy.
We had a Taco Bell across the street from my college too. I ate a lot of Taco Bell in
Almost
college.
like they do it on purpose.
Yeah.
It's almost like they
then
know drunk kids are gonna go there.
Yeah.
And so then I went in there one day with my buddy, and the guy at the front desk goes, "Aren't you the guy that gets the 5 beefy Fritos and a large Mountain Dew?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you want that again?" Yeah. He's like, Jesus Christ, 31. They know you by your fucking order. I'm like, listen, man.
Listen,
Fuck you. They know you by your order when you walk in and they don't even ask. They just start putting it in.
I worked in fast food
That'll
for
be
many
$31.
years. I worked in fast food
the
for
time it
many
was only
years.
7.
I'm sure we all have our experiences. That is how you, because it never fails. The same people come back all the time with the exact same order.
Especially
You know
if you live in a
exactly
small
who they
town
are.
or something.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
and then when I was working at the gas station, there were people that come in every morning and get the same thing. Like one guy always got blue Pall Malls and a Diet Coke. One woman always got three Diet Cokes and a newspaper. One guy always got a thing of chew. And it literally, as soon as they entered, I was just reaching behind me, grabbing the Pall Malls and wait till they gave me the nod, and then I had it ready for them. Or I just have it set out and just have it for it, and then they'd be like, "Yeah, okay."
You use your own space, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure our Speedway, they have to know us by now. I think every mail carrier that goes in there goes, can I get some coffee Zen 6 milligram, please?
For you, they just give you a log.
Well, they give me a log, because I don't buy singles.
When you went in there the other day, did you, was it the small lady?
With the buzz cut?
Yeah.
The small one?
Yeah, I knew.
The small one with the buzz cut or the...
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be right after you, so that's why I was like, this is going to be kind of funny. Because he asked for the receipt from the same pump.
Yeah.
Right.
And you got it was the trifecta.
Well, I was just wondering if she started laughing because I made that big stink about, I'm only going to buy one because I'm not rude.
There are other letter carriers that'll come in and get a log.
Oh, I know.
A minute later, some carrier comes and get it.
I'm like, there are some carriers that come in and buy it all up, like, because they're rude assholes.
I still had to tell her where it was.
Which is funny because she just gave
I know. I was like, bottom right.
Where is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is the Zen you talk about?
And she just got it for him, the exact same flavor and everything.
She's one of the managers.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
She's the manager, and she treats her customers like that. How dare she?
She didn't treat
Well,
it.
in fairness-
You had to tell her where it was.
in fairness, she's the manager, so she rarely has
I was about to say, how often does she run the register as a manager? Yeah.
Actually, that's
Do
very
you meet
true.
her in the bathroom or something afterwards?
It wasn't me.
It's okay. Hey, can you pass me a purple tile?
A paper towel.
That's I was going to do it way harder than that, though.
I would try not to hit his mic.
That's not. Hey, where's your?
Get wide.
Hey, Redbeard. There's his.
My tinfoil hat.
His tinfoil hat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He'd get into some crazy conspiracies.
Yeah.
So we had to make one for him.
Well, he
sweet.
made that when the
because
government came out and said that they were aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
We haven't had any good conspiracy theories from Florida Man in a while.
Well, there are a bunch of conspiracies going on. So we have. We are in
these apocalypse.
We are in the path of totality.
Yeah.
That's what they're calling it.
Well, the difference between this one and the 2017 one is the 2017 one only lasted 2 minutes of darkness, while this one will last 4.5 minutes.
Good for the moon. Good for him. He's building up his endurance. He's building up his endurance.
There's actually going to be a point where we won't have this anymore. We will be long dead. Well, you guys will be.
Well, the moon is going to stick to one side of the earth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And why is that?
Yeah. Why is that?
No,
God damn
it's
it.
actually they've calculated the moon is
moving away
slowly,
Like
very
a
slowly.
like a centimeter or two a year or something.
Yeah, centimeter a year.
So there will be a point where
Yeah,
what
and then
we
it's
have
going to
is
get fixed with the rotation.
it's going to go into geosynchronous orbit with us.
Yeah.
The sun is?
No,
No,
the moon.
Oh, the moon is. I thought you said the sun was.
No,
So
the moon.
the moon's orbit is slowing down.
But didn't he say the sun?
No, the first time he said
He said the
moon.
sun is going to stick in the same
No,
spot.
he said
The sun stays where it is.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a,
I mean,
it's
we're
a flat Earth.
moving millions miles an
it's
hour
a flat
through
Earth, so it just
fucking
stays there all the
nothingness.
time, and we just there's just like this shade that goes over top throughout the day.
Which I still think it's funny. I had to explain to my dad why the eclipse path goes from west to east.
It's not the fucking sun where it's east to west.
Yeah.
Right. That's,
Yeah.
that had to be explained to someone who's been living on this earth for a lot longer than us. Well, a lot longer than you.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's
Remember, buy up all the food at the grocery stores, people.
Get gas.
you know.
Get your gas.
Yeah. Don't forget all your toilet paper.
They're
People.
calling for a state of emergency.
Oh,
But that's only because
they are
basically along the whole totality is.
Fucking people are coming from all over.
Yeah.
There's other states it's going through.
Well,
Why Ohio?
Well, those other states are getting it too.
Yeah.
Why do they choose this stupid state?
You chose this stupid state.
Right.
A lot of people
We're
are
hearing
going
about
out
Ohio because we live in
Niagara
Ohio.
Falls.
Other states are having the same people. Like there are people coming into that whole line.
Yeah.
No, just Ohio.
Like people from probably Pennsylvania and probably Michigan.
I'll tell you, if Putin
Pennsylvania
wanted to do
coming
some
over here.
damage, hitting anywhere along that totality will take a lot of people. Apocalypse.
All this from conspiracy theories. There are just a lot of...
NASA is sending up rockets.
NASA is sending up rockets?
Yeah.
When's the last time NASA sent up a rocket?
All the time.
Yeah.
NASA?
Yeah, they tend to do that.
I know that
Cape Canaveral sends up stuff all the time.
I know that. Yeah. Well, but is it one of their rockets or is it these private company rockets?
Well, they buy it off Elon Musk.
Okay, so it's not NASA.
NASA didn't build it.
Yeah, NASA doesn't really build rockets.
Well, they're
That's my point.
defunded pretty badly since Apollo 13.
What's wrong with it? They had a little space creature in it.
A space creature.
Yeah, Apollo 12, the movie.
The movie.
Yeah.
I was talking about the actual Apollo 13 where it didn't make it to the moon.
No, it made it. It just didn't land.
Yeah.
It went around it.
Yeah.
Just a slight hiccup.
Off into space it goes. Where are you going?
The fact that it faded out because he turned his head was just perfect.
That was I did that on purpose.
I know. It was very good. Yeah, it went well.
I didn't have to do anything with the board. Nope, that was very good. You did that all on your own.
I heard one that was insane yesterday morning.
What are some of these conspiracies? I haven't seen any.
So
normally I get
the weirdest one I heard yesterday was CERN is powering up their collider again for the first time in a while tomorrow.
Now, what is this, a particle accelerator?
Yeah, CERN is the Hadron Collider. And of course, the more religious fringe people believe that CERN, when they do this colliding of particles, is opening up portals
Gates to hell.
to hell.
Hell yeah, man.
And they're doing it tomorrow.
I'll be waiting at the gates.
Is anybody else hearing the Doom soundtrack?
That's exactly what is happening right now.
Yeah, literally, there are people that think that because CERN in Sweden, which is not even a part of the eclipse, powering up their...
In Switzerland?
Maybe we'll get
part of it's in
contacted
Sweden.
by aliens and then we'll be happy.
You have got to watch this Three Body Problem show.
I plan to watch it. I haven't gotten around to it.
Netflix.
Netflix.
8 episodes, hour each.
You're talking about everything that's happening in this fucking show. It's awesome.
But so tomorrow when they power it up, they're gonna it's to
in my
open up a
recommended,
portal to hell to let hell reign free
Yeah, that's
on
just
Earth.
the story of Doom.
Yeah.
That's all they're
It
doing.
doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't.
BFG division.
Your
Now,
bud's
I don't
connected.
disagree that there might be some correlation between the Mandela effect and CERN, but
What's he talking about?
oh my god, conspiracy theories and you're fucking blanking out. It's bad, I get it when you don't want to hear what I have to say about politics or
Oh, you brought up politics.
There we go. That's the word. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
When I'm actually talking straight up conspiracy theories, you're still filtering
I mean, this
me
is
out.
literally your thing.
This is why we brought you on.
Yeah.
This is why we brought you onto the podcast for
This
this.
is space stuff we're talking about.
Yeah, and it's space stuff.
Aliens?
Well, I mean,
Look,
it
at this
depends on
point,
how you want to...
I have a higher belief that aliens would show up during the eclipse than a fucking portal to hell.
Maybe they will. I hope they do.
If we could open a portal to hell, wouldn't we
big
have
word.
already opened like portals in the past? Like just
They
because...
tried. They tried to in
there's
Soviet
shows
Union.
That's what they're
about
saying.
it.
That's what they're saying is CERN basically is opening up portals.
Oh, hold on. There's TV shows about it.
Have you never
so-
seen Supernatural?
So this is real.
Yes, it's based off a true story.
Here's my
Called the Bible.
Here's my flip to this whole thing. Why does it always have to be a portal to hell? Why
can't it be to heaven?
Exactly, that was where I was going to go. Like, why can't?
Because anybody could go up there.
Yeah.
They don't want anybody to go up there.
If a portal opens,
the ultimate gated community.
It has to be going to hell.
Fucking HOA community there.
That's a pretty expensive fee, too.
We don't have the fucking HOA. I'd rather go to hell.
Have you seen? I've been seeing videos of HOAs and
I did.
where they get like they're all at a meeting and they bring people and they're that they didn't vote on but they were appointed and then
I saw that one
where they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we're doing a big project on the lake, and they're like, who the fuck is funding this?
Yeah,
Your
literally their meeting is in a driveway.
Yeah, and they have
it's in the president's
shitty-ass
driveway.
karaoke thing.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Everybody in the crowd is hating on the
Yeah,
HOA president. We're voting you out.
Yeah, the HOA president appointed someone to be on the council to vote for for this, and like he doesn't even live here.
Yeah, it's like what the.
I seen one HOA video where apparently it's a $25 fine for every package you leave out on your doorstep.
Yeah,
but and the guy the package would deliver at like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and the guy's at work.
Yeah,
how is he supposed to pick it up? But the HOA came by and says, I'm charging you $25 for a package, and then the next day they had 8 packages delivered, so I'm charging you $25 per package.
See, a lot of these videos are like spoofs, and they're making fun of HOAs.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's real, but.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is like HOAs, man, they come up with some fucking dumbass rules.
There's a real big problem going on with some of these because they can put a lien on your house and then sell your house, and then
If you
they're doing it.
Yeah, they'll
The
trump
worst
up
part is you're still in charge of that mortgage.
Right.
Yeah, so they're taking your house from you and then selling it.
Mm-hmm. For nothing.
Yeah, and the lien could be like $1,000.
I don't like that.
Yeah, no, it's fucking stupid.
I've seen some where they can, like for whatever reason you get enough violations, they can like just, outright buy your house for nothing and then turn around and sell it for, how much it's actually worth.
Yep.
Because their rules are so strict and
Yeah, because they put a lien on it and then they're like, oh, well, you have to leave now.
Well, and
and I'll buy it.
Yeah.
And pay off this fucking lien.
Well, and then most of them you can't get out of. Like you want to move into a neighborhood and they're like, well, you have to be a part of the, HOA.
Well,
right.
I did live in an HOA and it was it wasn't, you didn't have to pay into it, and then it was mandatory that you had to pay into it, they
changed the rules halfway through.
Exactly. And then they didn't even look at their own bylaws because people are like, oh fuck no, I ain't paying this. They never did anything for the neighborhood or anything.
Well, and that's
I'll never live in a neighborhood with an HOA.
No, you hear these
I did it once.
stories.
It's not great.
You hear these stories like you want to put up a shed in the back to have your garden tools and your lawn mowers and stuff like that.
All the houses look the same color,
and you're not allowed to do that. And
they can control how high your grass is.
Yeah, like there are all kinds of like crazy shit. Like I don't know that I would, even if the community was like super nice, I don't know that I'd want to be a part of that because I don't want you telling me what I can and can't do with my property. Like that's fucking bogus. It's so stupid. I should be able to put a shed out, or I should make my landscaping the way that I want it, even though I don't.
Well, when I worked for a landscaping company, we would literally just mow everybody's yard.
Yeah, all like it was one yard.
Yeah. And I lost my thought.
Okay.
I don't know where it went.
Okay. Now, when you did this, was this down south? Was this in Florida?
No, it was up here.
Okay, so did you also then plow in the winter?
Yeah, we did do that. They would always call us if, it's negative 20 degrees outside. Mm-hmm. The ice isn't melting.
No shit.
It doesn't melt that low.
It doesn't melt when it's that cold.
Salt doesn't work.
Yeah. Salt just straight doesn't work. What would you do with all the snow?
Ice anyway.
I just put it in a big ass fucking pile.
Mm-hmm. Like everybody's snow went to the same pile?
No, there would be like roads and stuff, driveways.
The HOA president's front yard just.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And those fucking...
Except he didn't live there, so.
they were like not really condos, but like combined townhomes and stuff.
Yeah.
And they would go for like $500,000. It's like, it's a 2-bedroom house.
Yeah, and you're connected to someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
And all your houses just all look the same.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Like,
those neighborhoods, whenever you did like any work to it, it would take you all fucking day.
would it?
Yeah. Like, I know when we did the beds and stuff, I wasn't on that crew, but it would take them like a week to do the job.
Would they all have to be,
and then
were they
mulch
all
it.
the same?
Oh, yeah.
Like, did they all have like the same tree in the same spot? And
Yeah, pretty much.
fuck that.
Which is
You
funny.
couldn't have a garden.
Which is funny is to make that situation, they cut every tree down and then specifically planted brand new
Right,
trees.
yeah.
And
Everybody had the same bushes in front of their house.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. It looked the same.
No.
No, you didn't trim your bushes this week. We're going to need to get on top of that.
That's what she said.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they all had, they all had a fee for, landscape.
Right. Well, would
it's
that be an additional fee from the homeowners association?
Yeah, it's part of it.
Well,
Right, so,
so
like-
sucks is you have to buy those things. So you
I
don't
know.
have a choice to just do
I
it
know.
yourself. That's what
Yeah,
sucks.
they don't give you an option. To
I mean,
opt
I've heard of
I don't
ones,
want a garden. I don't want a flower
I've
bed.
heard of ones where they even like bring in like people, like a company, and
Yeah.
they'll power wash all the houses.
Yeah.
They'll window washers will come in.
Yeah, and then send
whatever.
you a bill. It's like, I didn't want that. I didn't
Well,
Yeah, no, that's exactly what they do. Too.
right, and it's like like someone like
Painting
you,
crews.
like someone like you, Florida man, you like taking care of your own property.
Yeah.
Your lawn.
There,
I should
there
say.
was a guy, he would mow his own little spot.
But I wonder how he got the ability to do that.
He had a mower in his garage.
I understand that.
He got fined for having the mower.
I bet he did.
Yeah.
Now you have gasoline in the neighborhood. We're not allowed to have that.
And then
We're going to cite you for a noise violation for cutting
then-
the grass outside of the particular time frame.
Winter, it's like I used to plow that with a skid steer with a 18-foot plow, and then some winter somebody ran into their garage with their vehicle and then said I did it, and I was like no, and our boss went out there, he looked at it and he's like, if it was a plow, it wouldn't be like that.
Right, yeah. it's going to do a little bit different kind of damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you have
There's a
them
perfect indent of a car inside.
yeah. And then you have the homeowners association coming after.
Ethan.
Yeah. Well, it's weird without wisdom teeth now.
The wisdom teeth in the back of your mouth.
Yeah. Because,
Listen, that's just his excuse for it now. We'll let him get by with it.
well, I feel like a grandma.
Because he doesn't have wisdom teeth.
Yeah.
did-
the gums are flapping around, man. They don't sew it up.
Gums are flapping around.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
But
need
no,
you
the
to stop flapping your
homeowners
gums.
association would come after us, and then we would have to go out there, assess it, and it's like, yeah, that wasn't us.
So you guys did your own internal investigation?
Yeah, basically.
You were not.
And then we would have to prove it wasn't us as well. So,
Sounds like a
always
great
fun.
system.
oh,
Yeah,
it's
guilty
fucking
until proven innocent.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Let me tell you, shoveling that many sidewalks is annoying.
You couldn't even use a snowblower?
Not at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Fuck that. They want their shit clear.
Yeah, no. Well, sometimes we did take a leaf blower, just fucking loud as shit.
So what's the difference? You may as well use a snowblower.
Well, the company I worked for didn't really use snow blowers, but now they do.
Oh, okay.
They just didn't want you in charge of one.
Yeah.
No, I just sat in a fucking skid all day.
No.
Driving from one neighborhood to the next, and we would do their streets as well because the city wouldn't do that.
Well, no, I wouldn't either if I was a city. Fuck
Especially if
that.
they're going to try to sue you every time you...
Yeah, right?
Yeah. But the main job is get the main street.
You hear that?
clear. Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
do
a
too.
fucking plane outside. It's 9/11 all over again. Hopefully,
It's the NSA, doing surveillance on us.
Ooh, they heard our comments, so they're
These racist motherfuckers.
That's what it was. What? They said what? They're not racist?
at this point. Should we even
there's
have
a camera right there. There's one right there.
At this point, shall we even have the board anymore?
Why?
Well, we can't say anything offensive. We'll piss some people off.
Fuck you. Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Miss you, buddy.
R.I.P. diplomat.
You know how I feel about that?
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah, dead to us basically.
Fuck their feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so HOAs that none of us live in. That was a fun conversation.
Yeah.
Remember, cut your grass at a good height.
Actually, I was just thinking about that when I left
Your
the
yard
house today.
looks
Like, I
nice,
need
by
to-
the way.
Thank you.
He didn't do it.
I worked
yeah,
so
I
hard on it.
I was going to mow today, actually, because
I did.
Where I did not. I woke up and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should mow the lawn today because where the dog uses the bathroom, it's
grown up now.
it's quite high.
fertilized.
It's quite high. So I actually went out.
Yeah, but if it does it in the summer, it dies out.
Yeah, I actually went out and I was like cleaning up the dog shit, and I was like, wow, this is a lot higher than I thought it was. And then I was like, I know, yeah, it was like up to my knees. It was like 3 inches, and I was like, oh man, this is a lot. And then I was like, I've got TV shows to watch. And I was like, fuck it. Because I knew I was riding the bike over here. And I was like, I don't really have enough time to mow the lawn. Because I live on the corner lot.
Right.
And it doesn't look like it would take me long. But I do have, I have like 3 lots basically for my house. Because I own all that on the other side of my garage too. Mm-hmm. So it takes me like an hour and a half just to mow. Mm-hmm. And then you got to get the fucking weed whacker out especially because it's the first cut of the year and you got to clean everything up. I was like, yeah, I don't have time to do that and take a shower and make it over here.
Even though you were 45 minutes early?
Okay, well, that decision was made at that point that I wasn't going to mow the lawn. So now I'm sitting around going, well, I can't really start another show. So whatever, I'll pull the bike out of the garage, and I pulled the bike out of the garage. No, I hadn't started it yet. No, I hadn't started it yet. So
have you seen those videos?
Yes, but I hadn't started it yet, and it is still a new bike. You know, it's only got.
Hey, you dropped something.
I have. Thank you. I have like 300 miles on it, so
Damn.
I'm still letting it warm up.
Not enough miles.
No.
And you need about 1,000 miles on it before it's fully broken.
Yeah, so I'm still letting it warm up. I'm still, doing so. I just pulled it out, let the sun, kind of warm it up a little bit. And then so I'm inside, and the dog's outside, and he's ready to come in, and I'm like, what am I gonna do for like 15 minutes? And I was like, fuck it, I'm going. So, then I went outside. I let the bike warm all the way up, and I'm looking at the time. I'm like, nah, I don't give a shit. I'm going.
Yeah, I think it's about time for me to move my bike. I've been holding it off to the storage side of my garage so my wife can use the
actual garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
now your bike needs to be in accessible.
Yeah. I need to get the windshield
Need to
off. I think I'm going to do that when I get home and get it into the basement.
Yeah, see what you can do. And
Yeah.
the good thing about that is you can still ride without the windshield.
Yeah. It looks weird as fuck, especially with the speakers in the front.
Yeah, it might look weird, but I mean,
I saw somebody, they would find them on the side of the highway and then attach them to dirt bikes.
what, the windshields?
Yeah.
Or speakers.
Or like the cover, the whole front cover.
Yeah, the windshield.
Windscreen.
I mean, worst case scenario, I can buy a new one, but they don't make. I couldn't find a clear one at the time, so it would have been like a smoked glass look.
Ugh.
I'm thinking of getting a blacked out one for my bike. I don't know, because it's clear right now. I can get a blacked out one if I can find
You're
one.
not fucking using it.
No, you don't use it.
You're not tucked in.
If I would have to be like way. I don't even know if you could tuck in that far.
No, I didn't when I was on your bike, and I was like, holy shit.
When
If you
you're
have a
riding-
helmet, you're going to...
Yeah, you're not.
When you're riding Superman, you might.
Yeah, but even then though, it's those windscreens are just made to direct the wind off of you. It's not made to be in front of you.
It's for aerodynamics.
Yeah.
Now, if you get like a super sport, they are, because the tank's lower.
That's
and everything.
because you're literally leaned.
Yeah.
I mean, you're laying down on those bikes.
Yeah, the pegs are higher, so you can. Seats lower.
But so I thought, unless I could find like a yellow tinted one that would actually match the yellow on the bike.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would be. I think that would be really sweet.
You could probably just get it tinted yellow.
Yeah.
I'm
Take
sure
some
someone
spray
would do
paint
that.
to it.
I wouldn't do spray paint, but I'm sure you could go to a tinner and ask. Just like, just go,
Yeah,
you see
probably.
someone and just ask, and you're like, hey, could you like tint this yellow?
Just like, can you just?
And they'd probably be like,
Black
yeah.
and yellow, black and yellow.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's just a piece of plastic, though. It's
Yeah,
not even
instead of
glass.
like
Black
buying
and
something
yellow,
that's
black
probably
and
going to cost you more money, honestly.
No, they're really not expensive.
Oh, they're not? Okay.
No, the windscreens, and they're
$30?
yeah, something like that, and they're just in there with like the Allen bolts. I mean, there's nothing to it. That bike is super easy to work on, unlike my last bike that you couldn't find anything. So I'm super happy with this bike. I'm glad my buddy with that R7. There's nothing easy about working on that bike.
No.
Nothing easy about.
So
working
how's your
on that
oil
bike.
change?
I haven't gotten one yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done it yet.
No,
But you know
you
what
said
it
it's
is.
super easy to work on. Sometimes I just like the bolts
Yeah.
for that are kind of like a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
so.
honestly, that
You don't
that
have to
bike
take
shop
any
is
of the
so
covers
close.
off.
That bike shop is so close to me.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to let them do it.
Oh, yeah.
I am not mechanically inclined necessarily.
Oh, okay.
I am very good with customizations and
Modification. Gotcha.
things like that.
He just likes doing the add-ons.
Yeah, but things like that,
Aesthetics.
like like the
I'm not
the,
changing the fucking oil on this thing.
the license plate bracket.
Yeah.
The license plate bracket, doing
Yeah.
my buddy with the R7, his exhaust system, his whole exhaust had to come off. So that was a real pain in the
it's
dick.
not like a slide-over exhaust.
No, it was not a slip-on. Like mine was a slip-on, dude. It was
Yeah,
so
slip-on.
fucking easy. It's 3 bolts, I think, is the whole thing, and
Yeah.
zoop. His was not like that. We had to take his fairings all the way off. Oh, fuck. And you
You have to do that on some just for an oil change.
well, and right, and his actually, you could see his oil pan and everything
Yeah.
was right there, like super easy. I haven't looked at mine at the
Okay.
underneath of mine, so I guess I don't really know. I probably could do it really easy myself, but whatever.
Is this boring talk to you?
It's nerd talk.
I mean, I don't change my oil in my car.
Yeah, I mean, I don't change the oil on my car because it's more of a pain in the ass, but like I change the oil on my dirt bike and stuff.
So the thing with your dirt bike, though,
bike, it's open.
Your dirt bike
Yeah,
is open
that's true.
and it's up off the ground. I'm a fucking little guy, and I'm not.
Yeah.
Fitting,
You could just walk right under it.
I'm not fitting under that bike. So yeah, I don't have a lift. I don't have. I mean, I guess for the winter, I do have like the storage. You drive into
Yeah.
it and it puts your bike up in the air. I could do that, but that's a real pain in the ass. to
Yeah.
do.
I want to get a bike lift to be able to do my oil change and stuff.
So they do make, and I would really like it. They make like bike lifts that have wheels on them, basically. So you can just turn your bike around.
Yep.
I don't know how to do the kickstand turn. Yeah, but it's not really that easy because you're lifting the bike all the way onto the kickstand.
Yeah.
And then just turning it to do that 180 to, whatever.
How much does your bike weigh? Like 450?
Yeah, it's a little
I would not
over.
even want to put that much weight on my kickstand. But
So, yeah, I mean,
Does your bike have that kickstand safety where you can't start it?
yes.
Nah,
I think most bikes. I think most bikes come that way now.
I think all modern bikes have that. You can probably bypass it, but
I guess I
just a
can
little.
kind of see
you don't want to
why-
be in gear with your fucking kickstand down. That's the whole point of that.
Yeah.
So it's really
also
not
how
that stupid.
That's
You don't
also
really
how
get-
I turn my bike off. I just put the kickstand down because it's always in gear
Nah, yeah.
unless it's warming up, and then I put it in neutral.
Yeah, who can find
Makes
neutral
sense.
anyways?
Mine has a light.
I actually have a display.
Well, that's how I figured out he was only in second gear when
Well.
he crashed.
Well, that's what.
Which is another indication that I wasn't going very fast.
Which it's funny because you said he was only in second gear, and I'm thinking like second gear in my bike, I'm going like 45.
Yeah.
But not his bike.
20.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm usually first gear. I'm out of it within 5-10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my dirt bike, I can't ever get it into neutral unless, I'm actually trying to ride and I'm in first and I go to shift into second gear. And then I'm like, and I'm like, oh, now I can get it in neutral. But if I want to and I'm stopped on the bike and I'm just trying to get into neutral to put it away, it's like, no, in a second gear, like, oh, the clutch. Oh, okay, whatever. Of course.
Because I'll actually use neutral a lot while I'm on, like, city driving.
Okay.
Really?
Especially, it's not good to hold the clutch down too long. So if there's been times where I'm on, like back to back, or bumper to bumper traffic, and I just walk the vehicle.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like if you're,
I just keep it in neutral.
There's nothing worse than being on a motorcycle and being in traffic like that. Mm-hmm. That is the only time I do understand the whole splitting traffic.
Yeah.
Those laws. You can't do that in Ohio. And I wouldn't personally do it anyways.
It's 80 degrees outside, and my bike's just sitting there,
dude, and it's super hot.
Hear that fan.
It is really super fucking hot. Yeah, and it gets very, very warm.
Yeah,
and it's in between your legs. That's uncomfortable as well. Mm-hmm. That's a little too much.
I don't need a fire down below.
Exactly. Yeah, I've only been in traffic like that a few times, and that was when I had my cruiser. I've never been in the traffic
I've taken my bike to, of course I wasn't supposed to, but highway riding all the way to Pittsburgh and back.
Ew.
Oh, fuck yeah. Pittsburgh? Dude, that would be super.
Shithole.
First off, Pittsburgh is actually a nice city, and there are tons of things there. And it would be a nice ride.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I took 30.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you didn't even take, the...
No, but it's still technically a highway.
It is. It is, but fuck that. Who cares? You have to have a helmet. Mm-hmm. Pennsylvania and West Virginia, I believe, are helmet states.
Well,
I'd always
part
wear
of
a helmet.
the rule on.
I'm just going to always wear my helmet.
Part of the rule, and my wife made me agree to when I bought the bike was I always have to wear it with the helmet.
Get a full face. Don't just keep the top of the noggin safe.
Well,
what if you land chin first? That's how I broke my jaw.
But look, he might when we're going, especially without a windscreen. If we're going on rides, especially like long ones, maybe he will get a full face.
But we were talking about it. The problem is that windscreen I have, I don't get the airflow that cools down that whole helmet.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That's true. It's not like that with him.
Yeah.
Get the cowboy hat one.
Dude, that thing is sweet, but could you imagine how much it's going to catch?
Yeah.
And dude, that'd be so uncomfortable for long rides.
You start doing like this, stretch your neck and
yeah, legit.
It'll pop your neck. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck. It was a cool looking novelty helmet, but and it probably was not DOT approved.
It said it was.
Yeah, 31. I have a friend who does plasti dip. I always wanted to get the full size helmet and have it plasti dipped to look like Gimli's helmet.
Oh fuck yeah!
Because I was gonna wear my my full leather armor.
That would be great.
Just be riding around looking like a dwarf on a motorcycle.
That would be great.
Yeah.
We need to figure out when the teddy bear run is. That would be super fun.
Hopefully he'll have a bike by then.
He will. We're going to peer pressure the fuck out of him.
I always joked about if I do the teddy bear run, getting one of those giant ones.
Putting it on the back seat.
Put it on the back seat.
Fuck yeah.
But they put it in plastic so that you don't get all the road debris on it. So it would work as well.
That would be super fun. I don't know if they ride up the highway.
Usually,
They used to.
When I did it, they started south of us and then rode all the way. We actually had police escort in the fast lane.
Fuck yeah.
All the way up. And
that's when you
there were so many fucking people honking and pissed off because they were stuck in slower traffic and we're all in this line. They were pissed.
Yeah,
what
but
hospital?
Fuck them. The children's hospital.
Where's that?
I'm not going to say it on the air.
Here.
Oh. What the fuck? Oh, okay, I get it.
That's a K. That's a K. I know it kind of looks like a C with a line in it, but it's a K.
Yeah.
Look,
just spell it out.
Last episode, I had 3 doxings. I'm not doing it today.
Right.
I had to catch myself 3 times already.
This is excellent today. So yeah, you need a bike.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I gotta sell my dirt bike.
Are you selling it?
I don't know. I don't want to after riding it.
I mean, even if you don't want to, it's cool. Just give the bike.
Well, it's all dependent on like finance for me. If I can get
Get a loan from Moneybags over here.
No.
Well, if I could get a good
loans.
rate like on it, and I could get like a, 100 payment a month. It just depends. A lot of times with the bikes, they don't want to finance like through like 6 years. So
That's what I have.
you have like 6 years on yours.
Yeah, they're doing that. They don't care anymore.
Oh, really? So
Really? Fuck
6
you.
years. How
I'm
much?
doing it for
How much
2.
was yours? Like in total?
65. I think it was 65, but that was before, tax title and all that shit.
Okay.
No.
I think I ended up financing like 8,
Okay. Well, how much is your monthly payment?
142.
Okay.
That's not bad.
It's probably high interest rate though,
Did
right?
you put any?
No, it's 8.
So it is
Okay.
on a Saturday.
You're not going to get much.
Yeah.
These days, like, interest rates are just fucking stupid.
Yeah. I mean, if I could get something around like
Unfortunately, it's a Saturday.
a 110.
But it's in
I
September.
definitely-
We could still have time to request it.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we'll do that.
Well, I don't know if we all can do it if I go to that station.
Put it in now before you.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, actually, yeah. That would be fun,
He's
but
still
yeah.
fucking going.
So,
Hey,
unfortunately, it's the week after my long weekend.
fuck. What day is it?
The 21st.
That would be okay. No, that sucks. We'll figure
from
it out maybe
10 to 3.
because I think that would be cool. There are going to be like so many poker runs that we can do on a Sunday.
There's also
though.
one called Bikers for Boobs.
Boobs?
That boobs. They do.
We get to see titties?
I'm not going to guarantee that, but it's
Fuck.
for
What's the point then?
breast cancer
breast
awareness.
cancer awareness. I would assume.
Yeah,
Yeah. See, like
I
that's
don't
what
want
I
to see
want.
chopped off ones.
they might be in a jar.
What's the price on that?
See, this one's quite a
is
bit.
that?
It's 8899. So
Well,
What is it?
you could.
it's the 650 KRT.
you could-
How does that work?
Not, be careful, you'll go bankrupt with that
Yeah.
one.
I mean, this one's pretty cool too, but I feel like I'd
one
want
is that?
more CCs.
That's the anniversary one,
That's
isn't
the
it?
they're both anniversary ones.
Well,
oh no,
that's-
no, yeah. Oh no, this is just the KRT edition. But yeah, I don't know. It just
I don't know. I'm having a hard choice between the two.
well, that's how I feel. And then like for me, it's more about money than
get-
it is anything.
I guess I'll figure it out.
And then there's
Get
this
there
fucking
tomorrow.
thing. So
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
What is it?
it's the KX like Kawasaki 1400 our 40th anniversary edition. I mean, it looks like it's basically
It's
a
only
rocket with wheels.
$17,000.
It's a rocket with wheels. And
Maybe it's
just
18.
nuts.
Yeah, that's a little too much. That's a
Little too much horse under the patty.
little too rich for my blood.
So the breast cancer one is October 1st.
Oof. Getting into some colder weather.
A lot of them are because they're long rides, so you don't want to be out.
So you want to
June.
you want that, yeah.
Yeah.
Which that's fine because maybe we'll go up to that
But
place.
it's, that one's $30.
I need to get a riding
It's all
jacket.
charity rides, so a lot of these have like a cost.
Yeah. But I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
And then I know Quaker Steak. Almost every Quaker Steak has a Tuesday night. It's either
Bike
Tuesday
nights.
or Wednesday bike night.
They used to be Wednesdays, but yeah, I mean those are fun.
But I mean, I can look into more like Sunday rides.
Yeah.
the summer.
Find some
Ooh,
Sunday
yeah,
rides.
yeah.
Some Sunday rides.
I need to
for
get
sure.
my endorsement, though,
Yeah.
because they're going to be
Well,
on.
yep. That's why I asked if they were on the highway.
Yeah.
They don't check
like
for
right.
clarification.
I'll have my endorsement.
But
I did the-
poker runs are usually not highways.
Yeah, the teddy bear run I did on my Thames.
Yeah.
Because technically, even though you're on the highway, you're not going that fast. The whole point is a more slower crawl. So it's kind of
in the
makes
end,
sense.
you just can't get pulled over.
When you have your temps, you're not supposed to be in congested traffic.
Which you have no
Once
control
again,
over.
Yeah, I know.
But the
fucking stupid.
It's so dumb.
It's not like you're driving through downtown Atlanta at
I think
4 p.m.
anyone on a bike does not want to be in congested traffic.
Right.
No.
That's, you're just asking for
No.
someone to. A simple fender bender for you on a bike isn't the same as if you're in a car. You get
when I
rear-ended
did,
and you're on their windshield.
Yeah, when I did the teddy bear run, they didn't even check my ID. I just showed up. They said, "Okay, here's your registration paperwork."
Okay, you show up with a bike. They just
They
assume.
assume.
Do you already have your endorsement?
No, I would have to go get my temps.
Oh, I figured for sure you had your endorsement.
No,
too.
I rode around on like temps like periodically, like with my grandpa and stuff and my other friends. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it worked for me for quite a while.
Florida man passed the temps test.
I've passed it like 3 times. So
Yeah.
I only got 2 wrong.
You wouldn't have an issue. Okay, so you're getting a bike.
hopefully.
Yes.
31's going to be riding bitch with me.
He won't ride bitch.
He can ride on the handlebars.
Well, he's either riding bitch or we're strapping his ass into the wheelchair and dragging him behind us.
Can we do that?
yeah.
What if we put a tow rope on there? Will you?
Yeah, just put on some leggings and sit on the back of someone's
And
bike.
then make sure to wear gloves so you can brake.
Yeah. You good with that? Oh, you're not even on. Oh shit! No.
I noticed it when I came back, so I'm just going to see how long it takes.
I didn't even realize.
It's like, I'm not even a part of this conversation right now anyway. So
That's why I'm just on my phone. I was like, well, they couldn't hear me if I talked anyway, so.
Yeah,
It's okay.
my bad, dog. My bad.
So what was the question?
Can we drag you along with the Cadillac with like a tow rope, like if you were on a boat skiing?
Sure. Why not?
he won't get on a bike, but he'll.
Yeah.
The thing that's more likely to kill him than being on the back of the bike.
Fuck yeah! You hit just one itty bitty thing,
And I'll find it too.
and you're flying.
Hell, after 5 miles an hour, he's gonna be in death wobbles. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna die.
He's got to keep it. He's got to keep it leaned back in the wheelie.
Well, they got those off-road wheelchairs. We can get him one of those.
Hey.
Stephen Hawking had on Epstein's Island.
They also got those like sport wheelchairs, like the 3-wheel.
Oh yeah, like the guys that
The racing.
yeah,
They race.
that would be good.
Yeah.
They can handle the higher speeds.
Or we'll just get him a chariot, like a 2-wheel chariot.
I'm in. I'm in.
Now you're looking at
Yeah, well, that was kind of like what he showed at the beginning of the episode with the stroller attachment that's usually for bicycles. Yeah, chariot.
I mean, there is, motorcycle chariot racing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, look how old that picture is. It's in fucking black and white, I think.
There's videos today, recently.
Oh, perfect.
they were uploaded recently, or
I don't know. I've seen the
2022?
like, chariot like dirt bike where there's a guy like on like a chariot style with the dirt bikes and they race them and they like lean over. It's crazy.
Dude, could
the
you
way these
imagine
are
all
is they
that
have 2
shit you're
motorcycles.
getting
This is
kicked
kind of
out?
like pod racing from Star Wars.
Well, that sounds crazy.
So you got the 2 motorcycles in the front, and then they're linked. So
wow.
you have like reins and you gotta.
yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Okay, super fun.
Yeah, just think of it
said-
like pod racing.
You said pod racing, and all I can think of is Sebulba's like pod racer.
That's what you use 2 Harleys.
Nice. That would be fun. You're in for that?
Sure.
Okay.
Awesome.
We're just gonna tow rope it though. You're just gonna hold on to the ropes.
Motorcycle chariot for sale. Let's see.
There's no way that's street legal.
No. However, my motorcycle does have the horsepower to have a trailer, so we could just modify a trailer.
I wonder how that would work.
I don't know. I see that one guy drive around with his dogs.
Yeah.
So you just be like,
A dog.
yeah, with some glasses on,
I mean,
waving at everybody.
Technically, as long as it's
I was
got
say-
a seat belt.
Yeah.
Does it have
Well, I
enough-
mean, would it even have to have a seatbelt?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Could it be enough where I can fit like a lazy boy on it and just in a recliner?
Yeah, because it's a trailer.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, can it carry that? Hold that?
It could carry. I have enough power. I could carry one of the, those small, like really tiny travel.
Yeah,
mine can actually pull one of those.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely.
So yeah, I could
That
get a
was,
small
I
could get a we just
lazy
have to,
boy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck
Beverly
yeah.
Hillbilly style, just the rocking chair.
All right, he said hell yeah, so he is totally in on that. I wonder if that counts as a passenger.
No, because he's not on the bike.
I see the argument. I'm in.
I've actually looked into getting a trailer mount because with it being a touring bike, I've had no problems with the idea of like just myself going with a small trailer that I can crawl into to sleep and just cross country
Now I
drive.
have a really good idea. Because you can do this and you're thinking about getting this trailer, we could actually go on trips.
Yeah.
You're getting a bike.
I hope so.
Yeah, I can carry a trailer. We can
Because
all have,
we could all
tents.
pack our stuff. We could just put stuff in the trailer.
Yeah.
And then we're not
Hey, I mean,
riding.
it's not that I don't want to.
No,
so.
you're going to.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, my
just
wife's
wanna
not
ride, man. I
not
wanna
keen on
ride.
it, so.
I mean,
but she's got
technically-
See, what her concerns are valid concerns, and they're all concerns that I have, like
course we
riding
all-
a bike,
we all
especially.
have.
But like, there's a reason she definitely doesn't like it. But
But
like,
you'll be safe with us.
no, and that would be the one reason why I would
Because
do
of-
it
because of you guys.
like riding with people that like also have families and stuff to lose, like not with a bunch of young 20-year-olds who are like, hey, let's go fucking go really fast.
Keep thinking
Well,
what you're thinking.
yeah.
I have nephews to take care of.
Yeah, no shit.
No, he's got kids.
Yeah. They're you may as well just call them your kids.
And once he impregnates his lady friend, who is himself, he will also be pregnant.
Sticking
So,
his dick and crazy.
Yep, and married.
yep.
Because apparently that came up too.
Oh, you're getting married? Congratulations.
I'm not getting married.
Apparently he's basically married.
Oh, is he not going to invite you guys?
Right. You had this weekend off.
invite us either.
This is gonna be his exit. This is gonna be his exit out. Sorry, guys, getting married. Gotta leave.
Gotta move down to wherever.
Actually, we did bring that up. He's like, no, I ain't moving.
You're not gonna have a choice. She's
Yeah.
gonna tell you where you're living.
Yeah, so, there's safety in numbers, right?
Yep.
I have to say though, if he does leave, we are gonna have to get a black guy because we have to keep this non-racist.
I agree. I mean,
It's a little too white at this
we
table.
almost did. We
Yeah.
had the one guy that we were talking to for a while.
Yeah.
Well, that's I don't know.
Yeah,
he's got shit to do.
He is too whipped by his woman.
Yeah, I think that's
Because we
true.
tried to get him to call us. He's like, oh, no, I talk to my lady every day. I'm like,
Yeah, which that's fine.
Yeah.
For the full 6 hours every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the other
especially
guy.
in the summer because she's a teacher.
Yeah. And then the other guy, we just didn't. Me and 31 had been off work, and we didn't know
and
him.
it was, that was off of Diplomat's recommendation. And as I got to know him better, I realized that
out
was
he was
probably
a
not
hothead.
Well, not so much that. There was other things that
Just
he had
we
said
have
and
a
done.
group dynamic for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. He just
Redbeard.
wasn't gonna miss.
Redbeard joined the group and didn't change the group dynamic at all.
No, actually enhanced it.
Yeah, if anything, and so we're glad you're here, and I think you fit in perfectly. I think you fit in perfectly. So you can't snap.
I can.
Oh, okay.
It just I was a little late to the party. I figured.
It's like the To Be Fairs.
Yeah. To be fair. Yeah, so I was like, what are we doing? And they're like, it's kind of a little late to join
We
me.
should have to be another box. And how many times
are
do
we
we say
doing?
To Be Fair?
So yeah, I mean, it just is the way it is. We're all glad you're here, I think, and
Yeah.
I think you're having fun.
Oh yeah, it's good to be here. It's good to not be going crazy at work anymore either. That's definitely been a
Yeah, that still boggles my mind.
They told me what you said. And
yeah.
basically, as soon as I got to this office, our office as a CCA, and they called me almost immediately.
Yeah, because we had met you prior to that.
Yeah, because I would constantly be coming over from my office, from the retirement office. So I got to know them pretty well at that point. So
Well, what's funny is when I started as a CCA, like I was already looking at the loopholes because like you can't listen to Bluetooth, and I'm like, and then I looked at it, it says nothing in your ear. I'm like,
It does. It says, and we all have those shocks headsets.
When I did my 9 to 9, I had them on the entire time.
Well, the thing was, as soon as I saw that, they said you can't have anything in your ear, and I'm like, oh, they got those bone conductors. I'm going to get some of those because I knew that if I was going to have to be by myself with nothing but my thoughts,
for minimum 6 hours a day.
Yeah, I was going to go insane. So I'm like,
the suicidal thoughts and tinnitus is a bitch. So
yes, it is.
Yeah. And then me and him became friends.
Yeah.
And you told me actually about those things. I'm like, oh, they fucking sweet. And so I bought a pair.
I remember it was, I think, within the first week of me being there, you called me. I thought you just had a question about a route or whatever.
Oh, yeah. No.
And then I'm like,
we never hung up.
Yeah.
but then it got to be like half an hour. I'm like,
oh, no, you're stuck.
I'm like, are we going to
end
this conversation anytime
soon? I am from the Midwest. I don't know how to say goodbye.
Yeah.
That's what the whole time I was like, is this going to be done?
This conversation doesn't end until about 3:30. Well, and then we were CCAs, so
until
7:30.
Until it was over. Swapping out headphones in the middle of the day because the one pair died.
Wait, hold on. Okay, it's connected. We're good. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. I mean, I still bring mine because I would wear the shocks in the morning till usually about lunch, and then those would die. Then I'd pop in the AirPods.
Yeah. So I just when I'm on the street during lunchtime, I'll put you guys on speakerphone.
Yeah,
or put my AirPods in, and I'm charging my shocks.
Yeah, because it only takes like 15-20 minutes to get.
It really doesn't.
And you only need them for another 3 hours.
Yeah, so. It doesn't. You don't need them. You don't need them to be full capacity by that time.
Yeah,
and it probably could make it through. But I don't want to risk it.
Mine starts to get like real low at around lunchtime.
Mine varies. Like some days I go the whole day, it doesn't say anything, and I'll be on my way home and it's like, charge me. And I'm like, okay.
Charge me.
And then
Charge me.
That's what it does too.
And then sometimes
She does it like every 5 minutes.
Oh, I know.
About 2 o'clock, it's like, what? Why is it different today?
Charge
weather.
me.
I really think the weather has
power on.
There's been multiple. Hey guys, I'm probably gonna end up hanging up on you because she's already squawking at me.
Yeah, I really think the weather has everything to do with it.
Yeah,
the cold will definitely drain it.
It does. It does for sure. But I don't use those in the winter because I have a beanie on, and they don't work very well.
No, we found that it doesn't work with if you have the helmet, or even the white brim.
Just when.
So the helmet,
the Viking does it
because Papa Smurf had his on the other.
Doesn't really do it though.
But he noticed it.
Yeah, I noticed it.
He asked me. He goes, "Do you have your helmet on?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's fucking hailing. It hurts."
I don't have hair to protect my head.
Fuck. I did. I stood on a porch for like 3 minutes. Like, I'm not fucking moving.
Well, I had just got back to the car and it started to hail. I'm like, oh, okay, not so bad. I'm like, I'm taking my 10-minute break now.
And I was actually out and it hadn't started yet.
Right.
And you were just 2 streets away from me or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Pea-sized hail. And then I wasn't back to my truck yet. I could see my truck. It was like, I couldn't get there fast enough, and it just started fucking pounding me, and I'm like, fuck!
Phrasing.
Nope. That was the proper phrasing. It was huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You saw the picture. Those are just a couple.
Yeah, you weren't there. You weren't back yet. That shit hurt.
It was hailing at my parents' house.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I was
had
inside.
to watch it from the safety of the inside of your
safety from my parents' new recliner. So
nice. You're putting butt prints in your parents' new recliner.
Wearing out the springs.
Yeah. So they had their old recliner, and then I was there for like then within a month they were happening to get new recliners. Mm-hmm. So as soon as it was installed and turned on, and I just literally floop and just sat there and didn't fucking move. That became my chair.
You were like, this is mine.
And then it's kind of like my couch upstairs where it has the button where it just goes up, but then it also has a neck button where
I have that. That's what mine is.
You can have like neck support, so you're not like leaning back.
Dude, it's so cool. Mm-hmm. And mine, like, my feet will go above my head if you lay it all the way back.
Yeah.
It's so fucking nice. It's the coolest fucking thing. And then you put the head up, so you're just like, you can watch TV.
I want to get one of those like recliners that has like the leg massage. Like you just sit in it and it leans back and massages your whole body.
I looked into those because I got new furniture while I was hurt because I couldn't sit in my other furniture because
you have a deep fucking couch.
it was, and I had new furniture now.
House since then.
Yeah, no, I have new furniture now, and it was very deep, and I couldn't stand up. And then once you were in it, like I couldn't get comfortable. Like it was all bad. So I ended up having to bite the bullet, and I got new furniture. And I was looking into those massage ones, but the problem is they wear out
all the time.
They're going to wear out pretty quickly, especially because that shit, you're sitting on it, so you're already compressing the fabric and the shit. But then that massage is now pushing on it from the inside. And
those
really
are designed for like daily sitting. They're for, get in, after a long day of work, relax some stuff, then go sit in your recliner.
Yeah, absolutely. But then they're super expensive.
Yeah.
To me, not worth it. I did get the electric ones though. I was like, oh, because after we came over here and I saw those, I was like, oh, bet. Yeah. That's why I was asking you. I don't know if you remember. I was texting you like, where did you get your stuff?
Oh, I think you were texting me and my brother was texting me at the same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was looking in to get new furniture.
So I didn't get it from there. It was actually like the third store that I went to. I actually went to like a local like mom and pop furniture store, and I got better quality for the same price as a outlet basically store.
I need to call Lazy Boy. We have that love seat that's electric and all that, and my daughter loved to jump on it. Broke the leg rest. She wouldn't jump on the leg rest. She would jump on me when I had it up.
Oh yeah,
and fucking broke the whole thing, so it won't open.
Oh, that sucks.
But it's lifetime warranty. It's just a matter of, they'll come out and replace the parts. I just got to pay for parts.
Oh, cool. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. Just never do it.
Right. Yeah, I suppose. Do you have to pay for labor?
I'm not sure how that works. But, yeah, I mean, they'll come out and repair it. And, it's definitely cheaper than replacing the whole fucking thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. And if you like it, definitely.
Yeah, because the love seat has memory foam in it. Like the seats are memory foam.
Does it remember you?
Yes.
Does it remember your ass?
Oh, yes, it does. But we moved the living room around because when they both love seats, because the love seat was the only one that had the electric in it. And me and my wife were both like, yeah, it's not working anymore. So we moved to the couch, which also has recliners. Yeah. So, and those are just manual, but
that electric is a game changer.
The only problem is it doesn't work when the power's out.
That's why it's nice I have my other one that's manual.
Fuck. But if the power is out, I'm also not sitting there watching TV, so there's also that. Yeah, I mean, I'll use my phone.
Yeah. Just get yourself a little. I actually bought it was like $250. Small little electric generator.
Like it? Really? How much power does it put out?
It definitely has enough power for us to run this system remote. It has 2 plugs. It can charge a laptop
there goes my suggestion that I had when you first came in.
Yeah, because you could just bring that.
Yeah. So my dad suggested that since while it's nice out, maybe we do the podcast out on the deck one day.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, we're going to have a lot of...
take class outside.
Depending on the wind and stuff. But if we get different microphones, we'll get the microphones that don't pick shit like that up.
I'll bring sunscreen.
We'll just make sure you're in the shady part.
Oh, okay.
There's no shady part on the
Depending on where the sun's at, there'll be some shade.
Umbrella over him.
I said we can see what it's like when we get
Hell
upstairs.
no. The time is now to be getting used to the sun while you're out on your route. The time is now. You start now.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting in the truck all day.
Yeah,
Not you.
Well, I was going to say, it's 30 degrees outside and we're wearing jackets.
Well, that... Yeah, but it's supposed to be like 70 tomorrow.
Oh, I know. And I'll be in the shade watching the sun disappear.
In the shade watching the shade.
I'll be watching the sun disappear. Do you need glasses?
I think I have some.
Do your kids need glasses?
My kids all have theirs. They got them from school and stuff.
Well, I have a pair.
Are your kids going to? Do your kids have school?
No.
No.
Oh, really?
No, they canceled all that shit.
Yeah.
No.
Because I know they did up in my parents' town.
Yeah, they canceled.
They canceled everyone's school.
There was a couple
if only they could cancel work.
There was a couple random
Mail
schools
shows up, we're going.
Yeah.
Then they decided statewide to just cancel school.
There's no. Fun.
And the reasoning being was actually a valid reason because it's supposed to be happening.
Look.
That's exactly it. Because it's supposed to be happening right around the same time kids get out of school. You can't.
3:41, I think it was.
Yeah, around the time that a lot of kids are walking home and all that. So they're going to be inclined to go, oh my God, that's
they
so
told
cool.
us to take our lunch break at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I can just since it's towards the end of the day, I can just imagine a bunch of letter carriers coming back and just
out at 3:30.
Listen, also, I got told, look,
that doesn't happen at our office.
I got told, look, everybody should just sit there and enjoy it. But you're not going to get the chance to see this. And they said, what are they going to do? PD ISO?
No.
Daddy
I don't know. Management kept calling it the totality, and I had to sit through that service talk twice. And I'm like, the totality. I've made it a joke with my wife at this point, and I've just been laughing at home about it. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait for the totality.
I guess I didn't catch that.
I did, but it wasn't worth I'm like,
We're in the path of the totality. I'm like, it's just the totality.
So what time is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to
3:20.
I'm about to say it's supposed to start around 1 o'clock. It's going to start coming in, and then the totality happens.
The total totality.
The total totality
is around 3:30, 3:40.
Oh, that late?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like 3:14 or something.
No.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We're not going to, make it home. We're going to die. The gates of hell are going to open. So
that's true. That's true. That almost sounds like the Terminator, though.
That's definitely what it sounded like for a second.
I want to play that. They have them on Game Pass. Doom.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Oh, we played. No. We're not going to talk about it.
So up near Lake Erie, the partial begins at 1:59. The totality is at 3:15.
Okay. All right. So early enough that we're not back at the office.
No, but it'll be around that time that we are slowing down for the day.
No, just enough time for me to look at the sun, get back to the office, file a safety hazard report, and claim disability.
Assuming you can get back to the office that quickly.
Yes.
Well, just remember, retinas don't feel pain, so you won't be able to tell that you've damaged your eyes
Not for a while.
until much later.
Until you're driving home, like, I can't see.
Yeah, so this PSA won't come out until after the fact, but don't look directly at it without eye protection.
The only time it's safe to look at is when it's in the totality. Just remember.
The totality total.
Yes.
A fucking welding mask.
Which I've never heard of that. I've always been told
to look at it.
I've always been told, even during that, it's actually the worst time to look at it.
I think they came out and they said when it is complete and total, then it's okay, but you can't stare at it.
I don't know. I put some of them solar eclipse glasses on that my kids had, and I looked at the sun, and I'm like, I can't even fucking see anything. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, dude, I put a pair on today, and I was like looking around, and I'm like, I can't see shit.
Yeah.
I can't see fucking shit on this thing.
When we go upstairs, we'll all look at the sun.
Yeah, I guess NASA is saying that it's okay to watch only during the
total totality.
Which, that nobody's going to be looking at the watch going, okay. I can look! Like, it's close enough. Oh, my eyes!
Yeah.
It burns!
That's why, they say...
It wasn't time yet!
They shouldn't be saying they should just be saying it's not safe to view at any time, because there's going to be people that are going to be watching it before and after, because it's still dim enough and not realize that they're fucking their eyes up.
Yeah.
This is all really a pipe dream, too, because it's just going to be cloudy, and we're not going to be able to fucking see it.
Man, I'll be so pissed, though, for real, because I do actually want to see this. Like, whatever. So, about 3:14. I like it.
I might be still working.
I'll probably... it's Monday. Yeah. That's the other problem. It's Monday.
Yeah. Depends on how much they give me.
Well, yeah, you never know. But if you're inside
cloudy.
the building doing something, you're going to stop and go outside.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing during an eclipse is all the animals go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they think it's nighttime.
Yeah.
Well, animals go to sleep, and the ones that are nocturnal go out. Yeah.
Oh, great. So we're going to have fucking wolves and shit.
Owls.
I wish everybody else could have seen that.
owls to come, swoop up those annoying little, ankle biter dogs.
Obviously, annoying shits on your old route.
Hilarious.
Can you imagine somebody getting whacked in the head by a owl? Like, what the fuck? Like, is that a fucking owl?
There used to be a bird that ate humans.
I thought we were wrapping it up, but please.
No, that's all I had to say. I don't
New
know.
conspiracy, human eating birds.
You know, he does this all the time. Like, right as we're about to wrap up, he comes up with something fucking off the wall. And we're like, okay, what do you want to talk about?
I'll save it for next.
No, you
And
won't,
that's what you say. You say,
I'll write it down.
Are you talking about dinosaurs?
That's what humans won around when dinosaurs were roaming the earth. Oh wait, who built the pyramids? How did they bring?
Oh, now we've gone way too far.
No. Okay, yeah, let's shut it down.
Okay, are we sure?
Yes.
Because this was kind of interesting. Because especially if
Don't worry, I wrote it down.
Man-eating
When I can
birds.
read it.
well, especially if,
read it. That's all that matters.
especially if you prescribe to the conspiracy that birds aren't real.
Birdie.
You say if birds are a product of the government,
Right. That's
And-
the conspiracy.
yeah, then it would be
I don't
interesting.
know.
Then who created the birds before the government?
Yeah.
God.
But
Then that's also fake. So
'Twas Christ.
twas. We're not going to go on with that. Anyways, okay, so we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Any final words from anyone?
Bye, everyone.
Bye, NSA.
Farewell.
NSA, leave us alone.
Yeah. All right.
only
very
one
good.
of us is racist. You have to choose who by the next episode.
God damn it.
I vote Florida man.
Past members included, so I vote diplomat. He won't hear this anyway.
I never listened to it when he was on it.
No, he didn't. The one person that never listened to his own damn podcast.
I mean, he wouldn't even download it.
No.
It's like,
No.
thanks for helping the algorithm.
Yeah. Thanks for helping get the word out there.
Well, in fairness, Florida man tells people about it and doesn't tell
It doesn't even tell them what it is.
Doesn't even
It
tell the
doesn't
name
even
of-
tell them the name.
We have a podcast.
I'm in a podcast. You should check it out. What's it called? I don't know.
Can't remember.
Especially when he's like, oh yeah, I do a podcast, and you're like, oh yeah, what is it?
I don't know.
I'm not telling you.
And he
No,
walks
I just do
away.
a podcast.
Or like he's like, yeah, I do a podcast, and they show interest, right? And he just still doesn't tell them. Like,
What do you guys talk about? Fucking stuff.
dick.
I tell people all the time.
That's what I tell people, that we just talk about
I've
stuff.
told some of my
It is
customers,
stuff.
like, you want to listen to some really funny shit?
Yeah, it's just like the one
Just don't call my office.
the one person, yeah, the one person that you wouldn't tell the name to. Do we all know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So
know her.
she used to be at his office, his current office. She got
Case partner.
converted
Oh.
just before us.
Okay. No, with us.
As a rotator.
Oh, maybe it was
It
with
was
us.
with us because he was 1, you were 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so she was like, "Oh yeah, you guys do a podcast. Florida Man told me about, that you guys did that." And I'm like, she's like, "But he never told me the name or anything." She was like, and then so I told her, and I sent her the link and everything, and she was listening to it. She was like, "Yeah, it's actually really funny, but it's definitely just guys being guys."
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that was the best like explanation. Like, we're just
But not racist.
not racist, especially. Anyways, yeah. God damn it.
Hey, I figured we should close it the way we started.
Yeah.
That's what I tried to do, but it just kept going.
So of course, this is another episode of the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. We're not racist, and I'm your host, Papa Smurf.
I'm the Viking. I'm not anti-Semitic either.
He had to because of the Nazi comment earlier.
Exactly.
I don't believe it.
He can't even.
I'm Redbeard.
I'm just a Florida man.
I'm 31. I'm German on both sides, bitch.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed this one, and yeah, we'll catch you on the flip side.
Please don't cancel us.
Yeah, please don't cancel.
Or do it with content. So
Yeah, do it. Do it.